that.
Oh, shit. Well, you don't know anyone else, so that's only for you.
She's cheating.
Okay, then. Can I do something like that too? Only for myself,
shit.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If you have guidance.
No, it's something else.
Oh wait, I'm supposed to. Then do that, but it's 7 or 8, whatever. Here we go.
Oh ho!
We're in a real thicky wicket.
Blue? Did someone actually name a raptor Blue?
They're a kinku.
Ah, that's better.
They're a macaw. Just
my
like
brain went to Jurassic
You're
World.
ruining it. It was gonna be a surprise.
So actually.
Oh my god! I just had it. Sorry, go ahead.
Blue, you get to go first.
Nice.
So what do I see around me?
So, let's set everything up.
Yes.
Ooh. Also, everything just disappeared except for Blue.
Oh, I know. They're the first to arrive.
How'd you do that? Oh, probably Gene Layer. Never mind.
Magic.
Magic.
So, for the past several days, the talk of the streets and taverns has been about this so-called death curse. There's a wasting disease afflicting everyone who's ever been raised from the dead. Victims grow thinner and weaker each day, slowly but steadily sliding towards the death they once denied. When they finally succumb, they can't be raised, and neither can anyone else, regardless of whether they've ever received the miracle in the past. Temples and scholars of divine magic are at a loss to explain a curse that has affected the entire region and possibly the entire world. You have been invited to the home of Sandra Sylvain, a retired adventurer and merchant. A uniformed attendant leads you up a grand staircase to the 3rd floor, and then ushers you into a wood-paneled room. It's got a fireplace, comfortable chairs. There's a big heavy table bearing goblets and bottles of wine. There are darkly paneled walls hung with maps and sea charts. Racks, shelves, and cabinets hold hundreds more rolled up maps and charts. And you can see a person is seated in an overstuffed chair or a bed near the fire. You can't discern their gender, what race they might be, because only the person's head emerges from under a heavy blanket draped over the chair, and there's an embroidered hood and silver mask concealing their face.
Fancy.
And even the person's dry, raspy voice provides no clue. Help yourself to the wine and seat yourself. The others should be arriving soon.
So she politely just kind of plops herself down on a chair, looking around curiously.
And her attendant goes to her side. All right. So, I unfortunately did not have time to screen all of my invites personally. How about you introduce yourself to me?
She kind of like quirks her head sideways and she goes, I am, but you can call me Blue.
Pleasure to meet you, Blue.
She nods politely.
Thank you again for helping with this expedition. We should have some others arriving shortly. And with that, Kazama, you arrive.
Okay. When he approaches this building, he like tries to open the door like a sliding door, and then he's like, "Oh, doorknobs, right?" And as he moves on in, he's also like checking the address on the letter.
Mm-hmm.
And he like stayed right at the door until the assistant approaches.
Sure. So yeah,
excuse
you're
me.
ushered up. Oh, yes.
Is this the correct address? And he shows
yes,
him the letter.
Yes.
And
You're the. Sorry, I didn't catch the name of your master.
My master. I just called him master.
So did we. We were hoping maybe you got a name. We were expecting the master to come, but a student of his is just as well. Well, please come inside. Come upstairs.
Thank you. And he'll bow and then move on and just follow him.
Yeah. So he'll take you up this staircase here at the bottom, and then to the room here, and kind
Okay.
of wave you in. Oh, hello. I believe you have an association with the master.
Yes. Kazama looks at this individual and is very concerned. He kind of looks around. Are they okay? They look ill.
I'm perfectly fine, thank you.
Oh, I apologize for misunderstanding. And Kazuma, he'll put like his hand in front of him, like a one-handed prayer.
Okay.
And he'll mumble some things. And then after that, he'll say, are we awaiting the rest of the party?
Yes, that's right. They should be arriving soon. Now,
I see.
I have something I'm not sure. Maybe you would like this. And she starts rummaging in her big blanket pile. And after she struggles for a few moments, her attendant walks and he pulls out a big gourd with the symbol for sake on the side. I believe this was one of his favorites. Perhaps you share the same tastes.
No, I don't. Please, I don't do alcohol.
My apologies. And she quickly stuffs it back under her pile.
Thank you.
Blue makes a croak like disappointed sound.
Oh, but please, there is wine on the table as well.
Wine?
Yes, there is open wine and bottles and glasses set up for everyone. There's 6 glasses in total.
Okay, it's open. So
it is.
I'm gonna make a
please
check.
roll. What are we doing?
Are you
Wisdom.
an alcoholic? Oh.
Ooh. Well, depends on what you say. 14.
I'll say you barely hang on.
He's sweating. He's just like,
He's very nervous and looking.
and he'll move
wine.
to the corner of the room as far away from the alcohol as possible.
Sure. The
And,
attendant's even a little concerned. He's like, "Sir, are you all right?"
Yes, I'm fine. I just need to do some meditations.
Oh, one moment. And he leaves, and a few moments go by, and he brings you a glass of water.
A glass of
Meanwhile,
water?
Blue is grabbing a cup of wine and like trying to maneuver it around her. Tilt their head and just like ends up pouring it down her. And
Yeah.
she's like, delicious.
You see, she notices you struggling, and you see kind of what you assume might be an arm. You can't tell, it's under a bunch of pillows and blankets. It kind of raises up towards your direction as if she were to cast a spell, and a straw appears in your glass.
Cool.
And
That might be a
Blue's
little
or
easier. In Blue's
Kazama's.
glass, yeah.
But she looks at the straw puzzled, and she puts her beak around it, and all it does is it just kind of like pinches the straw, and then she goes back to pouring it down her throat.
All right.
Needless to use a straw.
Thuri, you have arrived.
I have.
So yeah, the attendant brings you up the stairs, waves you in. The others are inside.
Blue shows the newcomer a glass of wine and says, "It's good."
I'm gonna immediately use detect poison.
Nice.
You do that, and there is no poison.
I'll take the glass from her.
Oh, should
Thank
we do
you.
some sort of introduction,
Small.
describing ourselves?
Oh yeah, we'll get there once everyone arrives as well. I just want to
Okay.
see how everyone comes in slowly first.
Thank you. Small bird creature.
She makes a little trill of acknowledgement.
She's probably looming over you.
Yeah, she's not very tall. She's like barely over 5 feet.
Yeah, let's get some of that out of the way since there's 3 of you in the room now.
That's what I was thinking.
Let's start with Blue. What's Blue?
Okay, so Blue looks like a vibrant blue hyacinth macaw, but has been kind of like elongated so that she's walking upright on her on actual legs, not just hidden by feathers. And she's not wearing clothes, which is a little weird for Kenku, but she's got kind of like a sassy expression, and she's got a heavy crossbow on her back, and she is always looking around curiously. Like her head is almost always on a tilt. Her eyes are always kind of like observing everywhere, even if they don't necessarily move. You can tell she's looking at everything very quickly.
I would say that casual observers would also notice Blue staring a little too long at her silver mask.
Yes, you're right. I forgot about that.
Shinies.
We'll move to Kazama next.
Kazama stands at 6 feet tall. That said, he carries himself like he's much larger. He wears foreign clothes, but they're all worn and tattered. He's actually topless, wearing only the pants of his gi, some bracers, and of course a large cloak, and of course his jingasa, his hat. So you can't really see any of his facial features, much or of anything. Yet. Right now he's just in the corner meditating.
We'll go back to Thuri now that you're here in the room.
Okay. Thuri is a 6'2" Goliath. She has gray skin with shaved sides of her head, where you can see the tattoos on her wrap around her skull, and it's black roots with dark purple. And she wears a bit of armor. She wears some shield armor, and attached to her forearm is her shield.
Excellent. So yeah, you'll get ushered in, and Syndra will motion towards the wine. Please have a drink, I insist. I'm not sure. Then next time you'll be able to rest.
Good to know. I'll
This
take a glass.
expedition will take a lot out of you, I think.
I take a glass.
She seems a little defeated at that. And on that dour note, we're going to have Jackson enter.
All right. I stumble in with a handful of maps and paper. That last one was a very weird accent.
We'll iron it out. Don't worry.
Yeah, no problem. I stumble in with maps and papers into the door, the entryway, I guess. Am I greeted by
The attendant is
the
welcoming,
attendant?
welcoming
Yeah.
you in. Yes. Jackson, Mr. Jackson.
Aye, just Jackson, my mate. Come on, let's. I hope I'm all prepared. I hope I'm not late.
Oh no, we're still waiting for a few. Go ahead. There's
Right,
wine on
right.
the table.
Oh, that's dandy, mate. Thank you. And
All right.
he just makes his way upstairs.
Okay. So yeah, he brings you to the bedroom, and inside are some of your other travelers. How about you describe yourself for them?
Jackson is formerly known as Valorian Jacksacant Scarrouge. It goes by Jackson because it's easier. He is a 6 foot tall black dragonborn.
Cool.
He's got like a pair of goggles on his head, a bunch of maps and stuff. No tail, and he just generally looks like a very scholarly gentleman.
Excellent. Oh, good. The first of our experts is here. You'll want to all acquaint yourself with Mr. Jackson here. He's an archaeologist and will likely be leading you through the jungle.
Oh, ma'am, you do me a kind service. I appreciate it.
Please drink. She motions towards the table.
Absolutely. Cheers, mates.
When Jackson enters, she just kind of gives him a intense stare, but then like just head nods at him.
Is anybody wearing anything shiny?
My armor.
I am. I got tools and baubles and stuff hanging off of
So Blue immediately comes over to Jackson and just kind of like, pleased to meet you. Oh, and she's like looking at everything that's kind of like glittering a little bit, and she goes, "What's that?"
It's a pleasure. Let me get a drink first, and then I'll answer all your questions. Huh? And I just pour myself a drink first, and just down a little bit of it, like half of it, and then just gotta relax. Ooh.
Where did I go? Oh, there I am.
Oh,
I'm making you a new token. Oh, that one got a little squished. We'll fix it.
It's like, yeah, it's like a little bit weird. Plus, it's interesting that
Like
I'm
the
the one
small
who's
Keanu
transparent.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on mine.
There we go. You should see all their health bar and name now. Okay. Mike.
Oh well.
Oh, too far. I don't want you on my map. I want you on the token layer. There we go. Now you can see yourself. So, Mike, you make it to the invitation address.
Am I late?
Oh, no, sir.
Right.
Still waiting for one more.
He
So
just kind of
you're
like pushes past
just
him.
on time.
I'm sorry to keep everybody late waiting. I just, I was on the way and I got lost. And and then he just like grab first person in front, like he sees. He just goes to grab their hand.
So that's between Blue and Jackson, who are at the front door.
Then he just sticks out both hands and grabs both their hands, like if they have a free hand.
I drop a bunch of maps.
I'm terribly sorry. I just hi. And then he moves over to Thuri. Hi, how's it going? He gets a little bit too close. How are you doing?
She just like takes her warhammer, places it up against his chest. Personal space.
Oh, right, of course. And
This fella's jumpier than a June bug in July.
Right. So Mike is a tall, thin man. He's in his late 20s. He's got like tan skin, and those who were near him notice that he's got like dark striations that run along his skin vertically. It almost appears as if it was bark. He is human. And let's see here. He's got a medium length bowl cut hair that's dark brown at the top, and it fades very abruptly as to white tips. Oh, well, sorry about that. I just so excited to meet new people, and I'll have a seat right over here. Oh, I didn't see you in the corner. Hello. And
hello. It's good, nice to meet you. And Kazama bows.
And he just like Mike nervously grabs the bottle of wine and just starts.
Oh, yes, please help yourself. I have plenty of them.
He drinks straight out of the bottle.
Great. We have one more arrival. And on cue, Chisk, you arrive. So yeah, you get to the front door of the invitation address.
Chisk just busts in. Chisk has the letter.
Hello, sir. Oh, good. Yes, upstairs. And he kind of points you upstairs.
Good. So then he just kind of vaults the stairs.
Oh my god. What a bro.
Bursts in the door. It's like, Chisk smells food. Drink.
Yes, help yourself.
Mike
just downs a whole carafe of wine.
He just hands the bottle over to Chisk as they come closer.
Nice.
He's a big 6'8" lizard folk based on a frill lizard. And he's got his little frills down right now. Big green guy, basically.
Nice. Big green guy.
And he's a barbarian, so he's all decked out in barbarian garb.
Hell yeah. everyone has arrived. Good. I'm sure you have many questions for me. Let's get a few of these introductions out of the way. I am your benefactor. I will be paying you as per our agreements in your letters for helping me discover and destroy the source of this death curse. I was an adventurer years ago. I died once and was raised from the dead, and I had since closed the door on that stage of my life. But the death curse you've heard about has struck me. I don't know how much longer I'll last before I perish. Clerics have no help to offer. They're stymied by what's happening. I have contacts in the Harpers. They've told me that the source of the death curse is some sort of necromantic artifact somewhere in Chult. I wish I had more to go on, but the situation is dire and we don't have much time.
Kazama just kind of speaks up a little bit. I can understand your fear of death. The afterlife can be unknown to many of us. But,
Yes, well, I did see it. You kind of heard like chuckle a little bit, very dryly.
You've died before?
Yes, that's why I'm wasting away now.
Oh, well, it's even scarier.
I'd like you to find out what this necromantic artifact is, where it is, and destroy it.
Are you sure it's an artifact?
That's the best I have, so that's what I'm going off.
Okay.
Mike kind of gets up a little bit. He's like, "So you said you died and you saw the afterlife?
Yes. Actually,
where?
I think I saw the astral plane.
Oh, astral plane.
Oh.
So I believe I was in limbo for the short amount of time I was dead.
Oh,
I can only imagine the other horrors that other adventurers may have seen.
Right. Cosmo just kind of turns to Blue, I suppose. What's limbo? I believe that's a dance, is it not?
Blue kind of looks quizzically at Kazama and goes, place of waiting.
Place of waiting. Okay. I thought that was a DMV.
Blue goes, what?
Never mind. Culture shock.
Thuri pipes up. It is a place where your soul waits before it decides where you should be put.
Huh. You mean, but souls recycle? Reincarnation?
No. Like it's where eventually the soul goes to the worshippers, the deities plane, where they like.
And they just stay there?
Yeah, like Celestia or the Nine Hells if you're a jerk, or the Abyss, or any of those places.
Cosmo's just like, so that's such a waste, but okay, if you say so.
Well, I can't speak for the gods, but I agree.
I know some of you have interesting countenances, but I hope that doesn't prevent you from forming friendships. You'll need it and each other to survive in the jungle.
Oh, no. Absolutely not. I'm accustomed to adventure. Well, not me specifically, but I'm accustomed to adventurers, and I wanted to get out and try myself. And I think we will absolutely, every one of us will get along just fine. And he shoots a beaming smile to everybody.
Yeah, I'm actually here mostly for the adventure and friends.
I am just here to honored to be here, part of this expedition, just to this chance at history.
Yes, I must again thank you, Jackson. Working from some of your charts and books and journals, we were able to assemble the current state of Chult into one map, and I'll provide it to you if you undertake my mission.
I would be honored.
Oh, very good.
Chisk went fighting food.
And she kind of beckons for Jackson to get a little closer.
Yeah, I definitely eagerly move closer, just kind of
Right.
ruffling my maps, my current maps that I have in my hand,
Yeah, yeah.
just shoveling them into my one arm and.
So when you get close, she grabs your wrist with like a firm grip you wouldn't expect someone that sounds like a zombie to have.
Oh.
I must warn you, this map is priceless in Chult. People would kill you for it. Be careful.
Ma'am, I'll protect it with my life.
Make sure to show everyone. You can't be hoarding this information for yourself.
Absolutely, ma'am.
And then she pats you on the arm with her other hand and lets you go, and sinks back into her blanket fort. And you unwrap the map in front of everyone, and you see the map of Chult.
Blue seems bored with it.
Fantastic.
Kazama's very interested in it. He's
Yes.
like observing the geography of this land, and as a ranger, he's kind of like plotting out like, oh, here's different environmental areas and stuff.
It seems incomplete.
Yes, well, the jungle is overrun with dinosaurs and the undead. You'll have to fill it out as you go. That's why I'm bringing the cartographer.
That sounds exciting.
Sounds exhilarating.
Chult is a peninsula ringed with mountains and choked with rainforests. There are enormous dinosaur reptiles and savage goblins, and of course the undead. There's an army of undead in the jungles and ruins. Mapping the place has always been nigh impossible because of it. So we really know nothing about the region's current geography beyond a few miles from the coast.
Why exactly are there undead in the jungle?
I don't know. You'll have to find that out when you get there. All we know is that it keeps attacking and won't stop.
And you want us to explore every inch of Chult?
Well, that would be nice, I suppose, but
I would like to.
how long we have. I don't know how long this artifact has been active for, or how long it needs to be active for. It could be done in a month and we could all be dead. I don't know. That's why you're going.
Oh, of course. Right.
Now, when you're ready to depart, I can teleport us all to Port Nyanzaru.
And she points to the big city on the northern coast of the island.
It's the only major settlement in Chult. I've been there several times before, so there's very little chance of a teleportation mishap. Once I'm there, I'll stay with a friend of mine named Wakanga. He's one of the 7 merchant princes who rule the city.
He sounds important.
Yes, he's a ruling member of their council.
Whoa. I didn't know you could rule over merchants.
Well, it's rather difficult from what I've seen. Perhaps you'll see for yourself when we're there.
Do you have any spots in particular that you suspect?
I really expect this to be in the deepest part of the jungle and the hardest place to get to. That's where I would set up something like this.
Jackson's visibly excited about this.
And she kind of makes a big wide circle around the triple volcano in the middle of the island, the peaks of flame.
It's
Nice.
probably somewhere around here. Although this is very dangerous.
I don't know. I've got 5 gold on Valley of Dread.
Blue suddenly gets her attention back and she goes, "Gold?"
I think I'm gonna be right on with you, Theory. I think it's probably no. I think the Peaks of Flame. I'm gonna go with that.
Well, I don't know if you need some more time to think or anything else to prepare, but I'm ready to go as soon as you are.
Oh no, I'm ready to go. I don't know about all of you, but I'm ready to go.
I suppose so.
Chisk, ready.
I do have one thing, Jackson.
Yes. Oh,
And she points at the Sky Lizard Mountains, and she gives him a sly grin, and she goes, "Is this where you're from?"
What? No. No. I didn't mean to ask this guy.
I mean, you practically like twins.
I'm not at all. No, I
Wins.
find that very offensive coming from you. We're definitely different. He's a lizard. I'm a dragonborn. I don't have a tail. He has a
same.
tail.
Three.
We're-
Like Mike tries to put his hand on like her, like on her forearm. It's like saying that you and I are the exact same.
I mean, I was having my suspicions, but
I mean, that I can see. You're both smooth skinned. It's very easy.
Thuri was doing it because she knows it bothers Jackson.
Oh,
Yeah. No, Jackson hasn't quite recognized Thuri yet. He's still just kind of like into this whole thing right now, into the map. So he hasn't actually paid attention to her.
Well, then, I'm ready to go.
any last questions? I believe this will take a lot out of me.
Do you maybe know who's behind this?
No idea. Although, anyone who can make anything called a necromantic artifact is bad news.
Now, are you sure you want it destroyed, and not say preserved?
Friend, something that seals the souls away, no matter how good the intent may be, will be disastrous. You must destroy it.
I strongly agree. I mean, being able to seal souls away and who knows what, the souls need to recycle. I mean, or I guess in your case, go to the god's house.
It's a rather apt way of putting it.
And you hear a loud clap.
Well, waste not, want not. Are you all ready?
I'm ready.
Oh,
Ready.
okay.
Yes.
Is teleporting scary?
Have you fallen a great distance before?
I mean, I've jumped really high before, but
You know
So
that
I
feeling in your stomach on the way down?
I guess, yeah.
It's that, but worse.
And then she teleports.
Oh, he's like, no, I wasn't ready.
I scramble up to like get all of my maps back into like one arm.
Oh yeah, no, you do. I'm not gonna throw those out on you.
Oh no, I'm just like, oh shit.
Ooh, where are we now?
It's a city.
It's a city. I got a
Okay,
copy
give me
of all
one
your
second, I'll be right.
tokens.
Where
Sure.
north is to the west.
Yeah, it's one of these again.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Why do they do that?
Are we going to
'Cause it
rename
was
all the
easy
buildings?
to print on one page.
You could rename the buildings if someone wants to do that. I did that in Salt Marsh, so someone would
Yeah.
have to take the mantle of labeler while I describe things. If I describe things, depends if you go there or not. This is a big map and it's unlabeled. So, we'll wait for Sean to get back.
As if the sensation is a bit like falling,
Yes.
then you hear Blue just kind of going, "Woo!"
That's great.
Okay, it is scale. Excellent.
Mhm. So, are you ready for Dinosaur Land?
Yes.
Sean, are you here?
Oh yes.
He's not.
Oh no. Pat, are you good on music?
Oh, I am not playing any music at the moment. I definitely would like some music if you have any.
Okay, let me link you some.
Yeah.
Ooh, music.
It's more of an ambiance track. Feel free to put music on top, but it's quite good. It gives you a good idea of how the place sounds.
Oh, I found this one on YouTube, actually.
Yeah, we could throw some jungle music on the back. Let's see if I can find some.
It's the soundtrack to Jumanji.
The drums.
Pretty much.
I'm back.
Mallard's Throat sounds fun.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely doesn't look like a Slumville.
No, absolutely not a Slumville or Black Marketplace.
Ooh.
Harbor Ward, what's that?
Oh, you'll get there.
Look, Gordon, a boat. We can use this to cross river.
Look
Wait,
out,
there's-
Graham! A poisonous snake!
Wait, there's two merchant wards? Which one's
there?
which one's the real one?
Market.
One's market and one's merchant.
One's market, one's merchant. Which one's good? Which one's better?
The merchant
Both.
ward is better.
Market's
merchant
gonna
ward
be like
it
a
actually has
bazaar.
a circle of walls around it.
Yes, good eye.
Good eye, Mike.
Technically, the market ward also has a circle around it.
Well, not the outer, not the inner part though of the ward.
Oh no, I know. I'm being obtuse.
So, have our characters ever seen dinosaurs before?
Probably not. They're very rare outside of this place.
Me and Chisk are the closest you've ever seen to dinosaurs.
Yes,
Yeah.
I would say that. The reptilian races are the closest you've seen.
Well, actually, blue is the closest we've seen.
Mm.
Oh.
Da-na-na-na.
It's interesting subplot. We're all related somehow.
Yeah.
Oh, you know I'm gonna try and get the wish spell and turn blue into a humanoid.
Who is a humanoid, excuse you?
Oh, I meant.
Yeah.
Rude.
I'm sorry, Kai's gonna
Oh,
try.
Kai, yes.
Oh,
This is
okay.
what happens to
That's her
blue.
origin
Oh, okay.
story.
I thought you were being racist again.
Did you catch the comment I made, by the way, right underneath Vigilant Blessing?
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is it greater than a +3?
It is. So we'll see.
I feel bad for doing this because Sean's. Oh, he's back.
I'm back.
Never mind.
Apologies.
Hello. All good. Everybody here?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna think of a gross sound. Schlorp.
Schlorp. Oh.
That's the sound it makes when you pop out of the teleport. And you
Ooh.
appear in a tropical setting under the blazing sun. The familiar sounds of a harbor, creaking ropes, slapping waves, heavy barrels rolling across cobblestones, are mingling with voices shouting and cursing in an unfamiliar language filled with clicks, inhalations, and sing-songy words that make it sound almost musical. The aroma is filled with unfamiliar spices and tropical fruit mixes, and mixing with the current wharfside smell of fish, tar, and canvas is kind of gross. Beyond all of that, Port Nyanzaru is an explosion of color. There are buildings painted bright shades of blue, green, orange, salmon pink. Their walls are adorned with murals portraying giant reptiles and mythical heroes. Every building sports baskets and clay urns of colorful flowers or is draped in leafy, flowery vines. There are minstrels in clothing adorned with feathers and shells performing on street corners. Multicolored pendants and sun awnings flutter along all the city walls. There are crowds of children dressed in feathered hats and capes racing past you, squealing in terror as a street performer costumed as a big-toothed lizard stomps and roars behind them.
Is that racist?
It's not. It's got a tail. It's not me.
Yeah.
I don't care.
This whole
Just
city-
frills pop out.
Yeah, this whole city seems to be bustling, sweating, laughing, swearing, and singing. Syndra has teleported in here with her bed.
Oh, okay.
You also notice now that you're here and out in the open is floating on a tensor's disc,
Ah.
and she is currently using it to get around.
In style.
She reminds me of I don't know if anyone's played Guilty Gear, but Bedman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The temperature is like
Yeah,
where-
very hot.
Very hot. And
Um,
where were
Celsius?
we prior to this? Where was
We're in like Baldur's Gate.
Baldur's Gate?
Oh.
Oh my God, it's hot.
Yeah, it's very hot now. What I don't know what 30 is in Fahrenheit, like 80 something.
Yeah.
No, that's
Oh.
hotter.
That's not that hot.
I mean, I would.
I'm sure
that's
you need 90 at least.
Yeah.
80 in like 100-degree humidity is actually really bad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
30 degrees Celsius.
It
is
very
86
much
It's
Fahrenheit.
so is,
86.
yeah.
Yeah, 86 with intense humidity.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's
Oh.
Then then that's terrible. Kazuma is like really just amazed at the whole city. This is obviously nothing he's ever seen before.
Yes.
So he's like really interested in like he like immediately wants to like run up and talk
How
to
about you
some.
roll? How about everyone roll a perception? I'll give everyone a little fun thing to see in the city.
All right, great.
Blue, come on.
Just like the namesake.
Oh, Jackson, too busy picking up your maps, huh?
How do
If
I
my
do
passive perception is 18.
No. Okay, we'll start with Kazama. You're going to find the most interesting thing.
All right.
You just see some tabaxi minstrels chilling around and wandering the streets performing, and people are throwing them some gold.
Kazuma's like Nekomata. Whoa.
Look at them; they're cool.
So cute.
He's
spare coin for Khajiit.
he's like yeah.
Song if you have coin.
Kazama like exclaims Nekomata. He thinks they're like the there's something from his land,
Right.
but
Fucking weeb.
upon looking at them closer, he's like, wait, no, clearly not, and he just enjoys the music. Yeah.
Michael. You see a medium and a large. These are like monster sizes. Dinosaurs being used as beasts of burden.
Oh.
They're hauling these two-wheeled carts. They're hoisting heavy loads, and one of them is the cart the large dinosaur is carrying has a big crane on it. You've never seen these mobile before. They're usually stuck in a harbor.
Mm.
Oh, this place is wonderful. He like steals himself. No, there's plenty of time to explore later.
Okay, Chisk. The thing
Yes.
that you see, and the thing you were most excited about, is you hear and see right around, zooming through the road over here, you see dinosaurs racing.
Oh, that's cool.
Dinosaurs.
Just is very excited for that.
Dinosaurs
real?
compete.
Dinosaur.
Dinosaurs compete in weekly races through the streets.
That seems
Brightly
amazing.
painted racing dinosaurs are fast, vicious, and barely under their rider's control.
Mm.
There is several bookkeeps walking around taking bets, and I do have races available now if people want to bet.
Ooh. Just there was 3 gold at a one of them.
No,
Putting it down.
you're trying to get one of the bookies to come up.
Yes.
So a halfling comes up to you and speaks to you in that weird sing-songy, clicky language.
Oh,
You don't recognize it.
just holds out the coin as like biggest
They go,
one.
oh, you speak common?
Yes.
Looking to get in on the race, bud?
Yes.
How about your
Just what-
friends, eh? And he starts elbowing people in the knees because he's a halfling. Hey, you guys want to see the races?
Sure.
I drop my maps as he kicks me in the knees.
He's not kicking you.
Or hits me in the knees.
Poor guy.
Mike just like, yeah, absolutely. What's what are my options?
Oh, I see we have a gambler amidst ourselves. All right, and he cracks his knuckles. Okay. So, here's the spread. Someone should probably... Here, no, I'll paste these somewhere. We got 9 dinosaurs. And he points to their names. I'm going to list them in chat. If you want to learn about any of them...
Greg.
I was about to say 1 gold on Greg.
Rock and a hard place.
Gold
red
on
flag.
Greg, all right.
So Kazama will turn to that, and he's kind of just eyeing up the dinos.
Yes.
Of
Of course, I'm not going to leave you out. I will tell you the odds as well. So we do it's like horse racing here. We do you win if you win, if you place, and if you show.
Okay.
What-
Kazama.
You bet on a winner, you get a whole bunch of money. You bet on a placer, that's top 1 and 2, you get more money. If you bet on a show, that's top 3, you get some of your money back. If they don't finish or die, you lose.
Which one has the highest payout?
That'd be Mysterious Boggle. His odds to win are 99.
Jeez. Who
That's
has
the
so
lowest.
so everyone else is just 1?
Oh no, they have different weighted stats.
Okay.
Who has the lowest?
Yeah.
Sail Away is our most reliable runner. They've been alive for like 5 years, which is pretty crazy. They got 2 to 1 odds.
I'd like to see if I can make a nature check, or even animal handling.
Yes.
whichever one.
Either one is fine.
Okay.
Nice.
As I eye up the dinos and just see which one would perform better.
What did you roll? An 18? I'm gonna say you got a feeling about Greg.
Yeah. All right. Kazuma's gonna take out some. Let's see. He's gonna how much yen did you say it was?
Oh, just 1 gold. We gotta keep it even.
Oh,
It all goes
okay.
into a pot, and you get a whole bunch of money.
And he'll put 1 gold on to, 1 gold onto Greg Kuhn.
Okay. Sorry, is that a win, a place, or a show?
What does those mean?
Does he win it all? Does he get first or second place, or first, second, or third?
I think I'm confident in him winning. Yes.
All right.
I'll put a win on Greg as well.
All right.
My 1 gold was 1, 2, or 3.
Okay.
Just puts
I'm not. Jackson is not betting.
one. Just puts 1 on Hello Newman.
Okay.
Hello, Newman. Oh, is that a
Hello
Jurassic Park reference?
Newman.
Okay. Never mind.
Nice.
It's great. I love it.
Is that all the bets?
She's been distracted looking around at everything, and every now and then
Yeah, I'm
she
just
just kind
seeing
of
all the gold changing
Mimic-
hands too.
she mimics some of the sounds she's hearing from the weird musical language. So she's just saying random words in their sing-song voices, just kind of trying it out.
Just sitting there cursing at everybody.
Yeah. Every time someone says something in a weird accent, she's just mimicking it. And she's a little too distracted by the nearby stall of fruits to pay much attention to the gold changing hands.
I apologize to our benefactor. It seems that our team has decided to gamble instead of get to work.
That's fine. It's a very easy way to make gold, which you'll need plenty of.
Right.
There's no harm in just enjoying the sights of the city, right?
We can
So
come back.
She points to this this right here, this building. Just make sure that is actually the right one.
I was just like, why would we need gold in the jungle?
Can't
Ooh, I don't
believe
like that
Oh,
purple.
it's
Gamlet.
in here. So she actually floats in her bed over into this building here with this red roof.
Okay.
That's where
With
her
the bed and everything,
contact
okay.
Wakanga lives.
Okay, and that's what we'll meet her after everyone's like
Sure,
done betting on stupid race.
She needs to rest after teleporting everybody. Okay, that's all the bets though?
Mm.
Yes, okay. Alright, great. I'm closing bets. Let's go.
Yeah.
And the dinosaurs go off.
Cool.
And I'm gonna make a couple rolls here.
All right.
Nice.
Go, Greg. Go, Greg. Cosmo's like cheering for Greg.
The Red Fang dies.
Red just died.
What?
Oh, wow.
Mysterious Boggle also dies.
Oh,
I am actually in shock about how brutal this
These are
spawn
very
of
brutal
racing
races.
is.
So yeah, so this is like a chariot race, but the dinosaurs are alive and will bite the chariots.
Wow. Cosmo's like looking
It's-
around in
it's
shock. He's
really
like,
gruesome.
this is
You
like,
all actually bet money on a fucking blood sport? What's
it's
wrong
like,
with
I
you?
didn't know.
It's not people dying. I mean, it's just the dinosaurs.
Chisk is like roaring.
All
How
life
are the
matters.
riders
Right.
looking?
The
Did the
remaining-
riders survive?
Yes, the remaining
is
7
amazing.
are still racing. It's very tight between Hello Newman and Greg for first
Okay.
place.
go, Greg!
They're going very fast, and suddenly Newman has a burst of speed and wins the race.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, let's see. Chisk, you get 20 gold for betting on the winner.
Awesome, thank you.
Woo!
Did anyone bet on Greg placing or showing? I don't think he
Uh,
did. It was just
Thuri did
Thuri on placing.
placing. She
So
said
you
1,
get
2, 3,
12
right?
gold on Greg.
And we said win on
And-
Greg.
Yeah, the survivors. So Hello Newman won first. Greg came in second. Illusory Rogue came in third. And then it was Sail Away, Drist's Slaver, Rock in a Hard Place, and Arabella's Diva in the bottom 4, because the other 2 died.
Cosma talks to the raceman.
Hey, did you enjoy it? Was it cool? I mean, who doesn't love a good dinosaur race?
I must ask, what will you do with the dead dinosaurs?
Oh, we're gonna eat them.
Ah, at least their bodies will not go to waste.
And you can actually see there's a few, like kobold, weirdly enough,
Mm-hmm.
that are like picking up like some of the like smaller monstrous races. There's a few goblins in there,
Gotcha.
some kobolds, but they don't appear to be evil or hostile. They're doing a job. They're cleaning up
Yeah.
after this race.
Of course.
Can I see if they're like shackled or if they look
Oh no,
enslaved
they are.
in any way?
They do not look enslaved at all. You don't even need to roll. They look
Okay, just a second. I'll just make sure.
ready and willing to work. They look like they're good people.
Okay.
How are
Or
they
at least
lifting
out
up?
in public.
How are they lifting
Just-
up 1,000-pound dinosaurs?
There are like 17 of them.
Oh, okay.
Chisk is like, just like back at the arena.
And he kind of claps you on that. Hey, beginner's luck. Maybe you want to bet some more, but we got to clean up this race and we'll have another one soon. You come look for me, okay? I'm Danny.
Danny.
Yeah, I figured you'd do the Danny DeVito voice.
Yeah. Nice.
Cosmo's gonna offer to help, like lifting the dinosaurs or anything if they.
Oh no. We got that all covered. It's part of the
Okay.
Merchant Prince's law stuff. Don't worry about it.
I understand. If you need any help with, especially with lifting something, I can offer.
Oh, that's very nice of you. Perhaps you might want to inquire at one of our inns. Maybe there's some jobs over there for you.
Oh, thank you.
Can Chisk a piece of meat?
Sure. I guess for the winner. And he just throws you a dead dinosaur chunk. You need this kind of stuff, right?
Just snaps it out of the air and
Whoa!
gobbles it down.
This guy's brutal. Did you see that? And he's like talking to the rest of the party. This guy must be really cool, huh?
I just met him, but yeah, absolutely.
I want everyone to say, this is what a lizard folk is. I am not eating this just to show everybody the different.
So what you're
It
telling me
exists.
is that he's actually a dragonborn, and you cut off your tail.
Okay, listen, miss, and he like
Chisk
actually
hears that
recognizes you.
and turns around and says, "Just not Dragonborn."
He actually finally recognizes Thuri. He goes, "Oh, oh my god, oh my god! I'm sorry, I was all preoccupied." Thuri, Thuri, how you doing? Where's your husband? Where's he at?
What?
Do
He's
you know
not
each other?
He's back at home. But I can't believe it took you this long to fucking recognize me.
Sorry, I've been
Apparently
preoccupied.
not good enough.
You know how it
Fuzz.
is. Gotta make sure everything else is quite accustomed for. Sorry, my apologies. So he's back at home.
Yeah.
What was his name again?
Oh, I have it in my backstory. Hold on.
Don't know your own husband's name.
Not off the top of my head.
Also part of the curse.
Here, I'm just gonna message it to you.
There you go.
The
It's,
wicked curse.
Egloth.
Eggman?
Egloth.
Oh, Eggloth. Yeah, the captain.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to him?
Oh, you know, just looking
Did he just get
after
sick?
our boy.
Oh, he's looking after your boy. Oh, I didn't know you had a boy.
Yeah. It was actually happened shortly after we worked with you.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm back.
All right.
Listen,
How
everybody, this is a good. This one's a hard work. She'll get it all done. Just place your faith in those big old hands, because I had to.
Yeah. So where are we going? To what Wakange?
It's too close to Wakanda.
I know.
It really is.
Wakanda forever.
This
Wakanda.
module came out before the movie, okay?
But don't feel bad if we say Wakanda.
I won't.
Well, Syndra said
Wakanda.
that she was going to see her friend Wakanga and stay with him.
Yeah, he just lives over here. She pointed the way.
So we have
Shall
the
we get
Merchant's
going?
what?
Merchant Ward. Yep. So yeah, there's a little walled zone.
Take us 3 rounds to get there. 30 rounds to get there.
We're not in combat.
You could go the other way too. No, I
Could
lied.
be in combat.
There's a bridge. You're not in combat. Oh, let's get
Also-
this Tornado out of the way. You are.
Also-
shut up.
Also, Chisk. Oh my god, you have so many hit points.
Yeah,
How do you have 50 hit points? Holy.
I got some good rolls.
Fucking amazing.
Holy
Nice.
crap!
That's pretty wild.
Isn't he the No, is he the
Yeah.
barbarian?
He is the-
Yeah.
He's gonna
course.
be tanking all of that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I'll hit him very hard.
Although I do have more HP than you two, most everybody else, but that's because they took the tough feat.
Oh, true.
Oh, nice.
Fucking wizard. Wait, are you a wizard? I don't even know.
Sorcerer.
Oh, okay, perfect. That's actually awesome. Awesome.
All right. Do we want to go to the
Yeah.
Wakanga's house?
I
Sure.
suppose so.
Okay.
While we're moving there, I guess we'll just I'll just do some light browsing of whatever items or people or anything really.
Sure.
I'm particularly Kazama will be particularly looking for food ingredients or even things to plant and grow.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Blue notices Kazama eyeing some of the fruits and shows like this really weird kind of lumpy green skinned thing. It says, "These things are good."
And Kazama was like, "Oh, thank you." And he looked to the stand owner. How much for what is this fruit?
Blue shrugs and just eats it.
Oh no, you have to pay for that first.
She did. I did it in the. You see that I was role playing in chat.
Oh, okay.
She was buying fruit while everybody else was watching the dinosaur race.
Gotcha.
So she's got like a wing full of fruit right now. She's walking along with you guys eating it.
Okay.
All right.
Cosmos
So
just looked
you I've got a fruit here. You find some Cinda berries that he's selling.
Ooh, Cinda berries.
Sinda.
Okay.
Berries are dark brown and very bitter.
Ooh, he doesn't like bitter. But he will ask, what are these berries usually used for?
Oh, they boost your immune system. If you're not feeling super good out there, you just drink a mix with some of this in it, and you'll have advantage on saving throws against diseases.
Ooh.
Oh, that's pretty good.
However,
Do
you
you-
see that in a non
Yeah.
way.
Do you know if you can cook with them?
Suppose you would. Most people just eat them raw or crush them because
Oh,
they're
yeah.
bitter.
Probably-
Cooking doesn't take the bitterness out if that's what you're asking.
Can you like mix it with various ingredients, perhaps?
So, sure, I guess. No one's really done it.
Kazuma's like, I will do it, and he will purchase a pouch of these Ascendi berries.
Sure. I will post them in chat.
Cool.
Ooh, cool, because I was actually wondering how much they were.
$1 gold.
Nice.
Nice.
I guess
Cinder.
if we're all kind of like browsing as we're going through, I guess I'd probably try
Yeah.
to
So
grab.
everything listed in Chapter 5 of the PHB can be purchased here in the market.
Okay.
Okay.
I was
But we
more
can easily buy
exotic
this
things.
stuff after we get sent off on our way.
There
Yeah.
are some specialty items that I'll have everyone roll perception for.
Oh,
Since you're
okay. We'll
browsing.
do that now.
See whoever notices them.
Watch me get another really shitty perception.
Under 10, baby. Aw.
Come on, Blue.
I was kind of
Yeah.
hoping for the running joke.
Jackson is focused on his mission. I'll have time
Kazama.
to browse when I have free time.
Ha! Kazuma doesn't need guidance this time.
Kazama, you see rain catchers are set up.
Oh, yeah, I definitely want one of those.
Sure. A rain catcher costs 1 gold piece and weighs 5 pounds.
Does it?
Going out into the jungle, you're gonna need one of these. You want to
Yes.
know why? Throat leeches.
What are throat leeches?
Oh,
There's throat leeches in all the water out in the jungle. They get
What
in your
are
throat,
they?
And then they suck you dry and you die in like a day.
Oh,
Come on,
that's
clean
horrifying.
water.
I kind of want to see one.
Or I guess you could boil them out.
Well, yes, I always boil my water.
Good tip. Yeah,
but
don't
yes.
drink the water out there, but buy one of my rain catchers instead.
Yes, I will, and then boil it afterwards.
Perfect. Just to be safe, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
And I will
Buy the rain catcher.
list what throat leeches do.
Ooh.
oh no.
So, throat leeches is a disease.
Oh.
It's specified as a disease in this game, which makes
Gotcha.
it special. And there are tiny parasites known as throat leeches that infect the water in Schultz forests, swamps, and rivers. And I won't get into the mechanics unless you get there.
Okay.
So if someone does drink tainted water, I'll get to it then.
Oh no.
Ruh-roh.
Supplies.
Cool.
Oh,
So
they
yeah,
kind of
he
got
doesn't
the,
tell you what it does. He just tells you it's bad and don't do it.
Yes.
He warns you.
they gotta. I'll just keep doing this.
Nice.
Just
Yeah, purify food and
constantly.
drink and create food and water is very important in this campaign.
Great.
Thank God it's a ritual.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
Okay. So who was next in this list? Thuri. You see these weird, like, dried out gourd filled with a whole bunch of balms everywhere, and they're stinky and they have this weird, like, citrusy almost smell. But you do notice there are no bugs anywhere near any of these gourds.
Ah. Okay.
You're pretty sure this is some sort of insect repellent.
How much for the insect repellents, and how often do I have to reapply it?
Well, if you're gonna buy a gourd, it's about a gold. You can get about 20 uses out of it. It should keep all the normal bugs, not the big ones, away. It is waterproof, so don't worry about that. I would suggest stocking up, and you can see him pat like a crate system they have in the back where there's like 9 of them in a box.
I'll buy 2.
All right, 2 gold, please.
Done. And while I have your attention, do you have any ingredients for sleeping? Or anything like that?
He kind of points down the way. I can recommend some tej.
Thank you for your time.
It's like mead. It's made from the honey here. It's quite good.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Blue is next. You see a lot of people are trying to sell very colorful, very shiny canoes.
Are they really that shiny though?
I mean, they're like glossy, but not metallic.
Not shiny enough, sorry.
And then Jackson. Oh no, Mike has one here. You find very weird melee weapons for sale at a stand.
Ooh.
It's like a 3-foot wooden shaft with just like a square stone blade, like 18 inches long, just kind of stuck on the end.
Oh, what do you call this thing?
Yukulwa.
Oh,
Kills many goblins.
out of character. Proficiency it will be required for this said weapon?
No, it's very, like, kind of slapped together.
Simple.
Marshall should do it. Simple would probably even do it.
Okay.
It is a simple-
I actually don't have any proficiency, so I can't use it anyway.
They cost 1 gold. They deal 1d8 piercing damage on a hit.
Okay. I don't have the proficiencies for it, so like there it's absolutely lovely. I probably can't use it, but I definitely I'm interested in 1 gold.
2 weak, yes.
And hands over gold.
Oh, you're gonna buy one anyway.
Yeah. Oh, it's I am inquisitive and fascinated by everything here. So.
Okay, great. Can you roll another perception check for me?
Ooh.
Now you have it in your hands. Okay, yeah, that's enough to know that the balance on this thing is terrible. You could throw it.
It's just really cool looking.
It does have the thrown weapon property, but it's not balanced for throwing at all. The range is 10 feet without disadvantage and 30 feet with disadvantage.
This will make it excellent for my collection edition.
I will show this to you.
Oh.
I don't have a picture with it, unfortunately.
Yukulwa.
And we have Blue and Chisk with and Jackson as well with the bad rolls. You guys all find. Yeah, you find the Tej dispenser guy. He's selling some sort of amber-colored fermented drink.
Ooh. Okay, so does it smell sweet?
It sells in very sweet. It's made from honey.
I
goes
quickly
right for
move
it.
along.
No, I won't have you roll. It's pretty smelly here.
Okay, thank you.
Blue goes right for it.
Okay.
What does the Tej do?
It is essentially mead. They drink it here instead of beer or wine.
Ooh.
It's like the workers' drink.
Mm.
Just want some. How much does this cost?
Blue grabs a glass and goes, "We drink?"
Yeah. It's 40 copper.
So she pays the man, and then she kind of like raises the glass to Chisk and downs it down her throat in that weird way that she does. And she kind of like ruffles up her feathers and tippy taps her feet. What does this thing taste like?
It tastes like sweet and also sour, like honey mead. Like there's something else in there fermenting it in like a weird way, but not a bad way.
Mm.
So she shakes her head and wiggles her feet, and she goes "Rah!" like in a funky trill, and she goes, "It's good."
Chips down his, and his
Oh, sorry,
frills
my mistake.
pop out.
It's 4 copper, not 40 copper.
Whoa.
Well, she
Very
paid
cheap.
for it.
Yes.
You can buy a 1-gallon cask for 2 silver from this guy too.
Oh, that's heavy
Cool.
though. She's small.
It
I
is.
don't think she could carry that. Can she get like a? She's gonna like present a leather stain and be like, "Phil."
Shakes his head. Sales are final. I pour them. Sorry, them's the rules.
Just buys a cask.
Okay. So you have a 1-gallon cask of ale.
Nice.
Or
Buckles it on his back.
Thuri would ask, you were recommended for a sleeping aid of some sort?
Oh, yeah, sure. What are you looking for? I've got some herbs on the side.
Particularly things that would help someone find sleep, probably stay asleep a lot easier.
One moment. He goes into his back room. You hear things uncorking, things being unscrewed. Something falls and he swears, and then he comes out with a satchel of purple herbs.
And how well do you know that these work?
Quite well.
Insight check.
Sure.
Nope.
Oh,
You
Yep.
you 100% believe him.
I do.
I use these myself. They'll do you fine.
And how much? And how many applications?
Oh, this will probably be good for. Well, I don't know. How often do you need a sleep aid?
Every night?
Oh, one sec. He goes back and he gets you like 3 more bags. I'll give you a discount. Having a situation like that every night's not fun.
No, it's not.
How nice.
So he gives you 3 bags of this root. It should last you a month, and he's offering it for a gold.
Perfect. I'll take it.
Cool.
Thank you, good sir.
is there a place I can purchase some more crossbow bolts?
Yes. So all over this merchant's ward are people selling wares and goods and stands. Basically anything in the player's handbook, in like adventuring gear, equipment packs, weapons, armors, tools, mounts, even can be bought here for the normal price. Whatever's listed in the PHB. So if you need some crossbow bolts, whatever that happens to be, I don't know off the top of my head, you can buy them.
I think arrows just
Easy
go with
peasy.
them.
Yeah.
So I'd like to just stock up a bit more on arrows because I don't know if I
Let me just
could
check
make
here.
more
20 crossbow
myself.
bolts is 1 gold.
Okay. So I'll buy some more.
All right.
I'll buy another 20 and I'll have 40.
Sounds good. Anyone else want to do any more purchasing?
Unfortunately, don't really have a whole lot of gold to work with at the moment.
Yeah.
I'm good
No,
for now.
I just want to. Well, I already have like survival gear stuff, but
Sure. Well, we
if
can
there's
also do
anything of
purchasing
interest-
between sessions as well.
Okay.
Yeah. I think
Alright, so
I'm
should we
good.
go to Wakanda's?
Yeah.
Let's
Great.
go to
Yes.
Wakanda.
Let's go to
Wakanda
Wakanda.
We're
forever.
going to Wakanga's, and he lives in this house right here. It's red roof. And so you are greeted by a attendant, and they kind of eyeball you, and kind of imperceptibly, although most of you have a high enough passive perception to notice, they kind of roll their eyes like, "Oh boy, not this again."
We
And
are a weird group.
kind of let you
Very
in.
weird group.
And they bring you to a big open room that's wide open. It's got a view of the dock from up here. And Syndra is just sitting in her bed pile of blankets. And there's a man wearing a turban. He's got a braided beard, dark skin, lots of gold necklaces, a very nice dark
Ooh.
robe.
Blue immediately pays
Hanging out,
attention to
drinking
him.
tea to her. And he turns, "Ah, yes, the new explorers."
Is she still on the tensors?
She is.
Kazuma will bow to Wakanga.
He bows back.
I assume there've been adventuring parties into the jungle before us.
Yes. Well, yes.
Did any of them return?
He kind of looks over at Syndra, and then he looks back at you. No.
I see.
I mean, that would explain why they are hiring more.
Any news of where they have explored to?
We've, did Syndra not send you our map? We have some things, not exactly what the terrain looks like, but we know there are settlements. You look on the map here. And he points to a few of the named locations in the unknown marks of the map.
Okay.
Awesome. I bring out the map and I start marking them down.
All right, are we ready to see the player map?
Yes.
Now, this might be very awkward to load, but it's very cool.
Ooh.
Oh, I love it.
So
I love
every
it.
time you explore a hex,
Wow.
I delete the hex and you get to see
Yeah,
what's on
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So
Nice.
cool.
Cool.
It's very cool.
Although I'm getting spoilers because the hexes are filling in.
I will not remember these hexes.
No.
Don't worry, most of the important names are also hidden on my GM layer, so you
Yep.
shouldn't
Oh yeah,
see
yeah.
anything
You're,
important.
I think it's
So
all
he
good.
specifically points at Mabala and Kirsabal as
Okay.
places they have been, but we only know of their location. No one has actually gone to meet them. They just know they are settlements there.
Mm.
So which one first?
So where are we in
I would
relation?
actually recommend, and he points to here, Camp Righteous. I would recommend visiting Camp Righteous for supplies. There are some
That is close.
good people there who are sympathetic to our excursion.
Oh,
Do-
I
do
see.
you
Yes,
have-
we're in
do you have any-
Nyanbayo.
Do you have any contacts there? Any referrals?
Mm. And he pats his robe. And he pulls out a writ.
Oh, okay.
And it's been sealed with wax. So he says, "Don't open this. Just show it to him. Don't break the seal, or it won't work."
I understand.
This should curry some favor with them at least, or should prevent them from, I don't know, doing something unsavory, like tolling you or something. I've heard some unsavory things.
Oh,
Not that we can confirm anything.
that's
Seems very frustrated.
Right. And what's the quickest way to it? Go down this river here, or?
Yes, exactly. I would highly recommend finding a guide in the city to take you through the river. Maybe buying a canoe. It will be much faster that way. You can cover half or twice the distance in a day with a canoe.
I chuckle a little bit. I go, "My good sir, I am a esteemed navigator. You think we still actually need a?"
And he turns to you dead serious. Yes. You need
Oh.
someone who knows the jungles. Someone who can tell you when the undead are coming. Or can tell you when a pack of wild dinosaurs is about to stampede towards you. You don't have these sorts of inclinations.
Dinosaurs are in the river?
Oh,
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
All right then. Appreciate it.
Perhaps you can guide people after a month of being. If you are that confident in your skills.
Wakanga,
Yes.
you made it sound like there are people that would not be sympathetic to our plight of working for Sintra, or at least discovering what's behind this.
And he sighs. We have whispers of both Zentarum agents and Red Wizards being here in Chult. It's very dire news indeed. I don't know anything more than that. They're very secretive, and secrets are lost in Chult very quickly.
What
So
was
wait,
the
is
first one again?
Wakanda a god, or
The
is he
Zentarum.
saying we should get one?
Saying you should get a guide.
Mm-hmm.
He's not one himself.
He's not one himself.
Okay.
And I'm also a merchant, as you may know. Specialties in potions.
Oh, I think we could use potions.
Unfortunately, they are very expensive.
Oh.
For
How
you, though, well, a normal common potion here is worth about 80 gold.
Oh,
But for you, 40.
Mm. Cosmo's kind of looking. He's like, ugh, it's a lot of gold. And we do need to,
Well, what are you? Are you hurting for funds?
Yes.
Yeah.
well,
He nods. Well, consider this an early investment. And he hands each of you 50 gold.
oh,
Now, the guides are expensive, and they will only be bought up front. I would recommend pooling some of that towards a guide. Most of them are about 5 gold a day, if I remember, and we'll expect a month up front. It's about 150 gold.
oh.
If you're looking for things to do, if you come back tomorrow, I'm sure I can find some jobs for you. Otherwise, one of our inns should have some postings. You could gamble it in the races, I suppose, and he kind of scours at that.
You don't like the races?
It's tradition here, but I find them a rather barbaric sport.
It's also bad.
I don't understand why they always have to fight and allow the death. I get it feeds people, but surely these beasts don't have to die in silly ways.
Cosmo nods at that. I can understand. At least they're using the body.
Yes, that's at least something.
Thank you so much for this gold.
Absolutely. Syndra is
Yes, much
sleeping.
appreciated.
I believe the teleportation here took a lot out of her, and as you know, she's not her best.
Do we need to get anything for her?
I
Anything we can do to help besides
I don't
obviously
believe so.
our
We've had-
expedition?
We've had very strong people visit to try and help. No one has found a solution. We only know of this artifact that is here on Chult, and you will unfortunately need to brave the wilderness to destroy it. Now, in the middle of our city is a heavily guarded teleportation circle.
Ooh.
Should any of you find a spell that allows you to come back here, I can give you a copy of the circle if you wish. Although, I don't know how strong any of you are in the arcane arts.
Well, I think that would be me.
It's at least something.
Mike kind of pipes up. I think that would be me. I think I'm the resident magic user here. I don't know about the rest of you.
Yes. And he hands you a scroll with a very intricate circle pattern on it, and it says PN in the corner.
yeah.
Yes, PN. For you can assume is for
Port.
Port Nyanzaru.
Yeah.
Panzaru?
Ah,
Nyan
Port.
Zaru.
Nyan.
Yan
You know, like Nyan.
like
Ah.
yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
The language of the cat girl. Kazama is fluent in it.
Well then, should we get a boat and a guide and be on our way?
Kazuma's like, can we do a what do you call it? Group huddle?
Oh,
Absolutely.
yes, please. And he offers, there's a room over, it's like a closed study. Please, deliberate.
Okay.
I was about to say right in front of everybody, or
Oh, no, I will give you privacy.
Thank you again, Wakanga.
Well, Well, you can always come to me if you need anything. And he kind of gives you like a hard stare with that. Anything.
Uh,
To me first.
uh,
Understood.
okay. It's like really awkward. It's like,
And Mike's gonna extend a hand. Absolutely, thank you, Wakanga.
Yes, good. And he shakes your hand very firm. And yeah, he lets you into a study. It's got some incense going. There's some fruit on the table, but otherwise, it's all yours. Table
Cool.
talk away.
I definitely eat the fruits.
Yes, it's quite good.
I
Ooh,
immediately
yes,
take the
fruits.
50 gold and I put it on the table and say, "That's my contribution to getting a."
Damn.
Cosmos raises his hand. I think we should possibly look into working some jobs for more gold. Things are quite expensive here.
Well, of course, but I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't put down the money. I mean, I was going to put down mine as well. But I would definitely like some more gold too, and I don't have to leave immediately, unless you want to leave immediately.
Thuri
don't
puts
think
down
we should.
25 gold.
I think we should take our time, just at least for preparations.
My concern is the longer we wait, the greater chances she dies.
Cosmo shrugs. She dies. She dies.
That's a terrible way to talk about a benefactor.
I
She
mean,
dies, you don't get paid.
Cosmo's like, I'm not here for that much money, but it's just a case of, well, it's hard to. She could die while we're out there.
She could.
That would be the risk we're taking, yeah. But I mean, we just
And
did.
we're risking our own selves as well if we go in unprepared.
Mm-hmm.
Blue looks sadly down at the gold pieces, and she puts in 25 and says, "We need guide."
Well, I'll put
Okay.
down another 25.
That's 175 now.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Yeah, you guys went over, but it's okay.
Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. Math is not my strong suit. So he just kind of retracts the money. I mean, unless one of our, Jackson, you want to take back 25, and I'll put 25 in. That way you have a little bit more.
No, I don't. Listen, I actually, he like pinches his like the brow in between his eyes. He's like, no, listen, I'd rather. I mean, no, I understand being prudent. I'm just getting a little antsy. I can smell it here. There's something to find, something to see.
Are you sure you're not smelling the fruit? It's quite good.
I mean,
Blue nods
is it
enthusiastically.
actually good? He
Yeah.
grabs the fruit after hearing that. He's like, I guess all right.
Michael mage hand fruit and just bring it over.
Well, in order to get out of this city, we're going to need a boat, a guide, and probably some rations.
All right. How many
Chisk
days
only
do you
need
think?
meat.
What was that?
How many days do you think we need for provisions?
We should probably plan for at least 3 months.
So I will let you know now about, since we're looking at the map, how to travel around.
Okay.
So, you start in a hex where the party is. I gotta move it up to Port Zero. I just didn't want it blocking, but you are up one more hex. You determine which direction you guys want to go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to pick either we'll play by the book for now, and if we find it unwieldy or weird, because this part can be really we can change stuff later, but we'll go with what's written for now. You can either go a normal pace, a fast pace, or a slow pace.
Okay.
So I'll get to that in a sec. You will choose a navigator. This can be a party member or a guide.
Okay.
But they will make a wisdom survival check that I make on their behalf
Mm-hmm.
to determine if you get lost or not. And then I get to move you.
Ooh.
Okay.
And there
boy.
are random encounters throughout the day. broken up into morning, midday, and night phases. On the map of Chult, each hex is 10 miles across. Moving at a normal pace, you can travel 1 hex per day.
Okay.
You can
One
travel
hex.
2 hexes per day if you're traveling by canoe on a river or lake.
Ah.
All right.
We definitely want to go by water.
The travel up or down river is the same. The rivers
Oh.
here are very sluggish. There's almost no current. It's all very slow, stanky, humid, gross water.
Just like Jamaican rivers. Gotcha.
Fantastic.
Canoes take 1 extra day to move through swamps, so they only move at 1 hex per day. If you move at a fast pace, the easiest way to deal with your progress is basically rolling a d4. Because you, at that point, with a fast pace, you have a 50% chance of getting lost.
Oh, geez.
Characters moving at a fast pace take a -5 penalty to their passive wisdom perception scores. So that's everyone while you're moving quickly. If you are setting a slow pace, on a roll of the d4, you either advance or advance 1 fewer hexes in that day. So otherwise you could stay put or move 1 hex only by canoe. However, your caution is rewarded. You can travel the same distance as a group moving at a normal pace the next day. Or sorry, no. Normally you can do that. Otherwise, if you do get stuck because you're so slow, you do have you aren't out in the open. Nothing can surprise or sneak up on you. That sort of stuff. So you have high alert. You have like a +5 to your passive perception if you're going slowly. So moving fast, 50-50 getting lost. Moving slow, 50-50 not moving, is basically the takeaway. I prefer tracking hexes. I mean, we can keep track of miles, but that's not my native measurement system either, so I'm not great with them.
Okay.
But we'll say, 10 miles is a normal pace, 15 miles at a fast pace, 9 at a slow pace.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Characters with flying speeds can move at a speed of 5 miles per hour. Or sorry, 4 miles per hour.
I went Cancun, not Aarakocra, so.
Yeah, that's fine. So the navigator can be an NPC or one of you if Jackson happens to have amazing survival.
I don't know what Jackson's survival is, but mine is a +6, and I got the natural explorer. So there's several benefits to that.
Ooh.
Also good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, having a ranger be the guide is pretty good. That's what my last party did. They did bring a guide though.
Yeah,
And
I think
we'll
we
get
should.
to how that worked later.
Cool. I think we should look for a guide, as we've been suggested.
Mhm.
And like at the table, Kazuma's going to even be like, maybe I can learn some things from the guide, and after some time, perhaps take over.
I am also I wasn't just like boasting. My character is proficient in cartographer and navigator tools.
Mhm.
So if we need to, I can help in that end.
Yes, that's
Figure
great.
the two of you together might do a good job. Although, like I said, a guide is probably a good idea.
Yeah.
There
I
are
mean,
some
definitely
other
for a
options.
while.
I will point you in a direction. You could also ask Wakaga for a recommendation if he's heard of any guides.
Okay.
Another important thing once you're out in the wilderness is dehydration.
Yeah.
The water found in rivers and the ground is unfit for drinking, as discussed earlier. If you have a rain catcher, you can use it to collect rain, which rains all the time.
Okay, good.
And then store that water in portable containers. At the end of each day, any character who hasn't drunk at least 2 gallons of water must make a Constitution saving throw or suffer 1 level of exhaustion.
Ooh.
All right.
Can you eat?
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
There's
Stay
5 of us in
hydrated.
the party.
Like I said,
6.
eat fruits.
Yes, that'll count. I mean, you'll have to eat as well.
Mm.
But yeah, as long as you can argue with me that you have 2 gallons of water for everyone at the end of each day, we're good.
Okay.
Whether
I
that's
can
you
only
having
cover
a
up to 5
couple rain catchers or foraging or boiling water, as long as it's sorted out, well, we're good.
I can cover up to 5 people per day.
Cool.
I think
That
I can cover
means-
up to 6. 4, actually 4.
Okay.
Do I need as much water being smaller? Because I'm
Yes.
the smallest of all of you guys.
Are you?
Still,
How-
You're
wait,
not
still a
size small.
medium humanoid.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, how big are you?
I'm like 5 feet, and everybody else is
Okay.
like 7 feet.
Oh, yeah, no, you're just a foot shorter than I. You don't require like a cubic foot less of water.
I'm just hearing like I'm dealing with dragonborn
God.
that are like 7 feet tall, and thinking, do I really drink as much as they do?
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
that's Chisk. I'm like
Lizard
normal
folk.
height.
I thought you guys were both like 7 feet.
No, I'm
No.
6.
Oh no, I'm thinking of Sam. Sam's tall.
Yeah, there
Yes.
you go.
Be big.
Okay.
Goliath. I'm actually short for a Goliath.
You are.
Yeah.
Just,
All right.
just
So
Goliath.
yeah, I guess your next things are discussing finding a guide. You can also gather some information if you want to use this as like a little home base. I would recommend moving to an inn though. Maybe.
Yeah. And the inn was suggested that has some
Yes,
job postings. So
there are 2 inns.
hello.
2.
Oh.
We should
Okay.
we should ask Wakange which one is less shitty.
Yes. I was gonna ask Wakanga, which one is suggested or recommended.
I prefer Kaya's House of Repose. It's a rather well-to-do inn here in the Merchant's Ward.
Blue kind of looks at her little purse
you
of coins
want,
and says,
more
"Can
party.
we afford?"
If you want a more of a party place, a little cheaper, I would look into going to the Thundering Lizard.
Ooh.
What was the name of the first place? Kaya's
House
Reborn?
of Repose.
House of Repose.
Yes.
That
it
sounds
sounds
nice.
like a spa.
Do they offer group rights?
I
group
don't
rights?
believe so.
Oops.
Did they block us off a set of rooms?
That could likely be arranged.
So the House of Repose is more expensive.
Yes, it is in the Merchants District rather than the Market District.
Okay.
How much would an average night be there?
Well, I can't speak for the Lizard, but I know at Kaya's you could get a 6 heads. A 6-person shared room, I believe, goes for 5 gold for a night there.
Considering we are trying to conserve gold and earn more gold, at least perhaps we should check the Thundering Lizard.
There might be higher paying jobs at Kaya's, though. I mean, at least people aren't offering jobs there.
Doesn't mean we have to stay at Kai's.
Very true.
The choice is up to you, I suppose.
I'm indifferent.
I think we should check them all out so we can grab the job listings, you know?
Yeah. Just go check Lizard Place.
But if we were going to stay somewhere, probably end up being the Thundering Lizard since it's cheaper.
For now, at least, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Although Jackson kind of finds it a little offensive, but not really. He's like miffed by it, but not really.
Blue bobs her head.
Kazuma's just like,
place.
Kazuma looks at Jackson. I mean, if anyone's offended, shouldn't it be Chisk?
Oh,
Just
I mean,
like
definitely,
name.
definitely.
And
Sorry,
he
what
likes
was it?
it, so, I mean...
Oh, well.
At least not called Dragon.
It's not called Thundering Dragon, Jackson.
Yeah.
And actually, this conversation, Kazuma's going to have it in Draconic with Jackson.
Oh, sure.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that. Yeah.
So.
In a little like fantasy like notebook that doesn't
No.
actually exist in World. There's like an extra check mark next to Kazuma's name. Just a
Nice.
little- oh, okay. Ding.
Yeah, okay. Cool.
Chisk says, "Chisk like this guy."
Okay, yeah. So it's midday now.
Mm,
He points you to this. Let's pick this here. This blue building with the dome on top.
Ooh, okay.
okay.
That's Kaya's house of repose.
Kaya's house. Okay. Oh, so hang on. Kaya's house is one of the inns?
Yes, Kaya's house of repose is one of the inns.
Oh, okay. That's the full title. Gotcha.
Yes.
And where's the lizard place?
Mm.
The Thundering Lizard is way down in the market ward.
Mm.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
that's where
Did you
that's
see-
where the heart of the city lives.
Did you see this
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
black
the green one,
building? That's what I'm
green and
thinking.
black. Nice.
Okay.
I like that actually.
Someone label them because I will forget. These aren't labeled by wizards. I'm picking things.
Okay.
So those are your two options. Obviously, getting to Kaya's is much quicker.
Yeah. Let's stop by there. Grab whatever you can get. Check it out.
Is someone labeling them for us?
Those are the two inns: Kaya's House of Repose and the Thundering Lizard.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's that is right here.
Okay.
So that'll take you a few minutes to go if you want to go there, or we can
Mhm.
do a long trek down to the Thundering Lizard.
Yeah,
Let's hit up
go
Kaya's
Kaya's.
first.
Definitely.
Okay.
It's right there.
So you head towards this very upscale inn within the Martian Ward. As you enter, it's just manners, politeness, clean, discerning. It's without a whiff of impropriety.
Oh, Kazama
Sort
likes
of the sort of place your grandmother would select when entering a strange city.
that.
Just
The
is like,
owner
"This
is
place
a
smell funny."
smaller woman who appears to be Kaya's House of Repose's namesake. And she politely asks that the atmosphere be sure to quiet down before 11 bells. There are people who want to sleep after all.
Blue looks
How
bored.
much is 11 bells?
11
Allowed?
p.m.
Oh, you meant time.
Yes.
Okay, I thought that was
Not
some
Animal
kind of.
Crossing bells.
I thought that was some kind of unit of volume.
No, nothing like that here.
Okay.
So, can I get y'all a room?
Do you have job listings here?
Oh, unfortunately, we do not. I believe you're looking for the Thunder and Lizard.
Okay.
That's where more of the adventuring types go.
We're adventurers. Yeah.
Yes. Well, not that you can't, of course, enjoy night here.
Okay.
I sure would love to, we have facials and massages.
That sounds lovely, but
Do you have meat?
No.
Oh. Chisk want lizard place.
Blue's already kind of like turning around and walking out the door.
thank you for your time, ma'am. And Cosmo
Yes,
bows
yes, of course.
politely.
Have y'all come back now? You hear? And as you are leaving, you notice there are mage hands with brooms, or perhaps unseen servants, sweeping up dirt that your boots brought in.
Okay.
Very, very clean place.
Good.
Not being impolite towards you, just keeping the place immaculate.
Oh yeah, definitely. Ma'am, you have a lovely place.
Oh, why, thank you. Perhaps I'll see y'all later. Have fun with your adventuring.
Perhaps indeed.
Okay. So, yeah, you guys are here in the Merchant's Ward.
Okay.
There are a few interesting buildings on your way. I don't know if you want to.
Is this
like a
is it-
polygon path?
I
Oh,
think
you
it's
want to know what that
just
is? You
Yeah.
will have to walk over to it to find it.
okay?
Looks like a harbor chain.
I don't want to
From
distract
here,
the
you can
party.
see it.
So, okay.
So these are the docks, obviously.
Mm.
You can see these are the sort of docks you came in on. You notice there's a specific flavor with these docks that make them look a little nicer. Maybe they're gilded, maybe they're taken better. You don't really notice a lot of shit everywhere.
Gilded.
Okay.
And you can
Oh,
also
you
notice
would
that
notice
most
if
of
it's
these
gilded.
people coming off the boats appear to have the air of diplomats, dignitaries, influential merchants, that sort of place here.
I see.
You can see over here there is quite a bit of a hubbub, as there are people yelling at, you assume, the harbor master's office.
Okay.
But other than just the yelling, you can't really make out anything. This over here is a big lighthouse.
Oh, okay.
There's a flame burning atop the lighthouse day and night to guide ships through
Yes.
darkness, fog, and rain to the harbor. There is also a giant chain,
Mm-hmm.
just an immense iron chain that is, it's strung here in the lighthouse, and it looks like it's clipped on. You can just barely make it out over here on this big building.
Kazama kind of wants to climb it, but
So the chain is currently stretched across the dock, just like this,
mm,
in the map.
okay. All right.
Anyone know? Oh, Jackson knows boat things. How about you roll int check for me?
Int? Yeah.
Intelligence, yeah. All right, yeah. So you know that this is a harbor's chain. It's a big chain. Basically, what they do is there's some sort of mechanism that will. There's more slack of the chain tied up somewhere that it will lower and sink to the bottom of the ground, allowing ships to pass. But currently, it is. It appears that the harbor is all blocked off.
Right. Blocked off the house.
So you're probably not getting out this way.
Hmm. Fair.
I mean, it's just a canoe. You can just finagle it, lift it up out of the water, toss it up, past the chain.
What do you reckon is going to go over there? There seems to be something going on over there.
Yes, there was a hubbub. The
Hubbub?
master's office. Over here.
Anybody want to check it out?
Nah.
No.
Depends, is it gilded?
No.
Okay, it's boring.
No, I think we can just head over to Lizard. I mean, I don't think of this seems to be too interesting.
How do you get the waypoints again? You said press Q?
You just hold it down. Hold down left click, excuse me.
No, for the line tool.
Oh. Okay. Forgot
You
how
have
to
to
do
be
that.
in a different mode than arrow.
Right. You hold down left click and then start right clicking.
You first
okay.
you pick up your token and then you press Q to set waypoints.
Uh-huh.
Whoop, 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 whoop.
Oh, I see it. Okay. There you
Yay.
go. Did
All
she
right.
move like that? Because it just looked like
Sure.
she moved immediately to me.
Yeah, that's what it looked like. It looked like how we saw ourselves moving before.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Okay. Jackson. Let's see, you guys are running by some cool buildings.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
We'll start up at the top here. So here where you walked out of the merchant's ward, everybody roll religion.
Oh, okay. That's going to be dumb for me.
All right.
Yeah, same.
Nope.
Well,
Pray to
all
me.
right.
Oh, wow.
Jackson, Thuri, Kazama, you recognize this as a temple to Gond.
Gandhi. Oh, of course.
Dropping new.
This is a boxy stone temple of Gond. It kind of looms behind the docks here.
Okay.
You can see there are plenty of artisans and craftspeople, smiths, ivory carvers, hydro engineers, those types hanging out here. While most temples have, most of Gond's temples have like a forge as their centerpiece. This one has a big fountain, who has jets of water, and they're shifting to create amazing shapes. And it's all done with nozzles and valves It's very, very intricate. Very...
So is Gond a god of technology, or
Yeah, Gond is the lord of all smiths, the deity of craft and smith work.
Aha. Okay.
Oh, I'm actually interested in this.
He's pretty cool. He is typically worshipped by gnomes.
Let me
Right,
leak something
makes a lot
for
of
you.
sense.
Hooray! All right, and moving right along, since everyone is sort of spread out in a wonderful line towards the lizard, we have this building over here, and this little wall, and that looks like it's the dry dock.
Okay.
So the port, this dry dock doesn't look great. It's kind of obvious from the way it's shaped that Port Nanzaro isn't famous for building ships, but vessels that come in here wind up needing hull repairs. There are typhoons and pirates and a whole bunch of stuff in the bay, so there are all sorts of repairs. But it is in no means impressive.
Okay.
It also looks pretty easy. You can see there are dinosaurs just nonchalantly dragging ships out of the water. Easy.
Okay.
Right, so up here is more of the merchant's ward, and you can't really make out what's up here from down here. You did sort of see it from the merchants when you were up here, but it appears to be a really big, cool, shiny thing. Perhaps
Shiny thing.
perhaps a palace. It kind of gave you a palacey vibe.
Okay.
This big tented thing is a souk. It's a big market.
Ah.
It is one of the 3 beating hearts of Port Nyanzaru.
Ooh.
I would like us to move through it, just at least browse it while we're.
Sure. So traders from up and down the Sword Coast come here to buy timber, spices, medicines concocted from jungle plants, dinosaur skulls and claws, iron, tiger pelts, carved ivory, local fauna and flora, recovered artifacts, colored feathers, tropical fruit, monkeys, dinosaur meat, etc.
Ooh, so it's just a
It
soup,
is
you said?
constantly,
Local market?
you just hear
It's like the
noise.
bazaar.
Yes,
Mhm.
you just hear noise.
Yeah.
Business looks like it begins before the sun comes up, and dealings don't stop until well after darkness edges across the city. It is a noisily, jostling, aroma-rich circus. There are tons of guards everywhere, but
Okay, so it's
less numerous than the urchins and pickpockets you notice hiding in the corners. There are street performers and more tabaxi minstrels add to the cacophony, and there are very colorful awnings and protecting the market from the sun and rain, but also kind of trap in the heat and smells, so it smells kind of dank in here.
Ah.
Definitely gonna have to buy some rations here.
Yeah. I was thinking the same.
So again, everything listed in Chapter 5 of the Player's Handbook can be purchased here for the normal price.
Hey,
If you are looking for anything unusual,
Gotcha.
you can contact me between sessions and we can discuss.
Sure.
So on your way through there, we gotta go down here. So the only other important thing you pass is this cool big walled building here,
Okay.
which is some sort of coliseum. You just hear cheers and the clanging of metal.
Kazuma's just like running. He's like, "Oh, battle! do they fight in there?"
Are you asking a stranger?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, they do. Do you want to fight?
Yeah, I would love
Can
to.
you pull your punches?
What do you mean by that?
There are games, non-lethal.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. I won't
Great.
kill anybody.
Cool, have fun, I guess.
Oh,
Chisk looks angrily at the Colosseum.
Is your fill out?
None. Yes.
Yeah, that would be obvious to everyone in the party. Yeah,
what's
just
wrong?
Brill comes out as soon as he sees the Coliseum.
Slaps him on the shoulder. What's wrong, big guy?
He kind of looks down at him, and his eyes are like kind of fiery, but like in a angry. Not good memories.
Oh,
do you know this place?
Just used to live a place like this.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
did they make you fight against your will.
Just kind of looks away, just kind of softly says yes, and then kind of shuts off. Frills go down.
Kazuma is going to just kind of nod his head. He's very solemn with that, but he's still
Maybe
like, yeah.
just till later.
Oh yeah, later. I will go there on my own, I suppose.
Right.
Chisk, you
Yes.
hear Mike's voice in your head.
Shit.
Ooh.
I know how it feels.
Just frills pop back up, and
And
he's
he just
like,
his mouth is not moving or anything like that, and he just nods to him.
he's like looking around. And he's like, "How do you say that?"
Just Mike just kind of taps his head
Oh,
and winks.
and kind of like nods at him. Yes.
Right. So, just on the other side of that down here is one of the other markets. This is called the Red Bazaar.
Ooh.
Because as soon as you enter the area,
Mm-hmm.
you just see huge slabs of dinosaur meat and just like buckets of blood, basically, that have been
This
like,
is where coronavirus comes from.
yeah, buckets of blood like are staining these rain-washed gutters. So like, it's just the amount of butchery that happens in this market has stained everything red.
Wow.
Still-
You notice there are a
Metal.
lot more working type people here, shopping for their daily needs, like grocery stores, that sort of thing. Unlike the Grand Souk, which you went through, which deals in durable goods, luxury items, the Red Bazaar deals in everyday needs: locally produced meat, vegetables, tropical fruit, mortage, light tropical clothing, more insect repellent and rain catchers, and other household goods. The buyers and sellers of this place appear to be predominantly locals.
No
And,
wonder
Pisses
dinosaurs
up
are super
my-
rare.
And yeah, as soon as you get through the bazaar, you see a giant lizard with a lightning bolt for a tail sitting on the sign for the lizard.
Kazuma kind of scratches his head. Why is it called the Thundering Lizard and not the Lightning Lizard?
I don't know, but I like it.
There's a difference between lightning and thunder. I don't understand.
Right? Just like how there's a difference between Dragonborn and lizard folk.
Exactly.
That sounds a lot like Giovanni.
They're completely different, but okay.
And as you approach the Thundering Lizard, you see that this is the place where everyone knows your name, because Osumara, the Chultan proprietor, personally greets all of you at the door with a heartfelt, "My friends!" And then he asks for all of your names.
Okay.
Can you? Okay, thank you.
Osumara.
Osumara.
Chisk.
"Hello, Chisk. Welcome to the Thundering Lizard." He asks for all of your names very loudly.
Oh, my name is
It
Mike.
plays-
Mike
Hello,
O'Nid.
Mike. Hello, Mike O'Nid.
Is this feller human?
Yes.
Kazuma's
He's Chultan
kind of
here. Let me share my Chultan thing.
Kazuma's unsure if this is if
These
he's
are
like
the
being
sorts of
friendly.
people you've been seeing around.
Yeah, cool. I
So
imagine he's the
Blue-
second guy.
Yes. Go with
Blue
that.
says her name, and she goes,
Oh, I like your voice. It's very cool.
Greetings. And he bows. My name is Kazuma Shun.
Okay, cool. Kazama Shun. Hard to say, but I will remember.
Just call me Jackson, stranger.
Hello, Jackson.
My name is Thuri Night Watcher Calve.
Hello, Thuri. I hope just one name is good.
so he's not going to try and say her name.
So yeah, he asks for your names loudly. The whole place is loud all the time. It says it right there on the nameplate.
Mm.
This is where everyone hangs out talking about the dinosaur races.
Oh. Okay.
There's promoters, bookies, gamblers, owners, jockeys, and fans.
Fan.
Lots of
Oh my.
well lubricated racing fans
Lou
crowding the
looks
place.
around and she's like, "What dinosaur races?" She completely missed the first ones.
There was like these dinosaur races earlier. It's a very brutal sport. Some of them died. But the
She kind
town
of
got
looks,
fed.
she looks a little sad and goes, "Aw."
And everyone roll perception while you enter.
Oh, okay.
I sent you the dinosaur race picture, right?
Yes, there we go.
You did not.
All right.
The dinosaur
Heck
races.
yeah.
This is the blue
Oh,
we
and
know
I
and
have-
love.
God, that was terrible.
And I have a handout for this map too. Just make sure all your handouts are out.
Yes, thank you.
I see them all.
Okay, so let's see what y'all. Oh, right, Jackson. Jackson, you're the only one to see.
Action Jackson. Oh, jeez, you Kazama. Oh no.
Really?
you-
Not even me?
Not even Kazama. It is so packed in
Wow.
here, dude. Jackson, you make
Wow.
out the faintest hint of a corner of a bulletin board.
All right. Let's see what adventure awaits. I just gonna move forward. I just tap whoever's like in front of me and just like kind of I just like take the lead on moving
sorry,
towards the.
And he gets out of
Oh. All right. Thanks, man.
And now that you're getting closer, the all the din of the room seems to be just far away from this board. Everyone is more interested in all the dinosaur racing people because this this bulletin board shows a list of guides.
Oh.
There are several business cards, we'll say, that are on this board. And if you want, I can share them with you one at a time. Because it lists all of the different guides that you can get.
All right.
Ooh. Yeah, this sounds important, so might as well just see which ones.
So
Talk it over later. Pick it up.
We'll go through the list here. The first one you see is Azaka.
Cool.
If you need a guide to get you through the jungle alive, look no further. I was born in the jungle. I know its dangers well and how best to avoid them. Should you choose me, you may rest assured that your party is in safe hands. I charge 5 gold coins per day and require a 30-day payment up front. For those adventurers who aid me in a personal quest, I will waive my fee and guide them to places no one else has found.
Ooh.
This quest will take us to Firefinger. The evil terrafolk that roost atop Firefinger stole a wooden mask from me and I want it back.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Okay.
Wood not shiny. Why would anyone want that?
Oh, so we just need to help her out.
Maybe they painted it shiny.
Next on the list is Eku. While the lure of pillaging the antiquity of Chilk is a temptation, I appeal to those who find fulfillment in doing actual good in the world. I seek to rid the jungle of evil. There are many ruins and ancient temples that must be reclaimed so that the spirits of nature can return to their sacred places and live at peace. There are evil impostors who seek to blind you with promises of gold, but will only guide your throats to their blades. My rates are standard, 5 gold pieces a day with 30 up front. A small portion goes to pay off the merchant Prince Jobal. The rest I give to charity.
I like
She's
her already.
cool. She's a very nice lady. I'm waiting for the evil one.
And you have Farul and Gondolo.
Two guys.
For one guide when you could have 2 for the same price. We have the smarts, the goods, and our own Triceratops.
Treasure abounds. When we're done leading you all to all the ancient sites and sacred places that we know of, you'll be swimming in golden magic. All the other guides will lead you in circles and make you do all the work. Don't be fooled. When we return to Port Nyanzuro, you'll have the tales and fortunes enough to last a lifetime. Our price is 5 gold pieces per day with a 30-day payment up front, but we're glad to reduce our rate for equal shares of any treasure found.
I don't like them.
Yeah.
Shake your head.
Honestly, I don't know about them.
And next is Hugh Hackenstone.
I like him.
I've stood atop every mountain in Chult. I know every gorge and crevice, every plateau and trail. My memory is an iron trap. I forget nothing. Trust a dwarf, I always say, because a dwarf will never steer you wrong. Fearless I am. There's no dragon, beast, or undead horror that scares me. You want a god who runs away at the first sign of danger? No, you want a dwarf, and I'm the toughest dwarf around. A red dragon bit off my arm, yet here I stand. It takes more
Hell
than a
yeah.
dragon to stop Hugh Hackenstone. I charge 5 gold a day and expect a 30-day payment up front. Best coin you'll ever spend, I promise you.
This guy's the ticket.
Kind of like this guy too.
I don't know. I think I'll have a problem with Jackson.
And now we have Musharib.
The
Oh,
jungle
another one. Okay.
is my home. I know it well. I can guide you anywhere in Chult for a fee of 5 gold pieces a day. If adventure is what you seek, join my quest to reclaim Hrakamar, my clan's ancestral forge. A volcanic eruption forced us to abandon it many years ago. The fire newts have since taken it over and must be driven out or destroyed. At the very least, we must sneak in and recover a relic known as Moradin's Gauntlet. The fire newts must not be allowed to keep it. If you love dwarven kind, then hear my plea and join me in returning Hrakamar to its rightful owners. I will waive my fee for your promise of assistance.
That puts us
Blueprint
close
to-
softly.
I
That
kind of
puts us
like this
very
guy.
close.
I like him
Kind of
too.
really like this guy.
Yeah.
I like this.
Now we have
Oh.
River Mist and Flask of Wine to Tabaxi.
Beware Jobal and his no-good flunkies. That merchant's presence is as trustworthy as a sack of snakes, as are most of his guides. If you choose us, we will never lead you astray. River and Flask are up to the task. That is our motto. Chult is our playground. We're fast, reliable, and we know what we're doing. 5 gold pieces per day and a 50-day advance is what Jobal's flunkies demand. We are happy to serve as guides for only 4 pieces a day with no payment up front. Even better, we'll waive the fee entirely for equal shares of whatever treasures we help find.
Yeah, I don't trust him. This is Khajiit
Yeah.
trickery.
Wow.
That's some
And-
racism there.
They
That is
talk
some racism there.
Yeah,
Rachel,
Blue
of
gurgles
course.
nervously.
Fuck
And-
Khajiit. No, I'm just kidding.
And finally, we have Salida.
All right.
I've led many expeditions through the wilds of Chult. I know secret trails that appear on no map. Hire others at your own peril. Azaka and Iku have led expeditions into the jungle that have never returned.
Hmm.
Ul and Gondola are charlatans, plain and simple. Old Hugh suffers from mad monkey fever, I'm sure of it. Musharib is an albino dwarf, and they're not to be trusted.
Whoa.
And I hear tell that River Mist and
Whoa.
Flask of Wine owe money to the Zentarim. 5 ghostes
They
per
would
day
sell
is a
us
cheap price to pay for your lives. Spend your gold wisely.
I think she's good, but like this is this all of this reminds me of the which one's telling the truth, which one's telling the lie thing, right? I straight up don't like the
racist.
yeah, Salida's racist. I think she's good as a guide, but I don't like her as a person.
So
The
we'll
Tabaxi-
shelve her for now.
You're at the Tabaxi. They straight up talk shit about Jabal, and Eku, the really lawful, good-looking one, pays off Prince Jabal and gives to charity. So
Well,
that
that's
tells
'cause
me they're no
she
good.
has a she has a debt.
Right, she has a debt. But she looks trustworthy to me.
I
Out
like
of
the
everybody,
albino dwarf.
Azaka Musharib.
I super like the dwarves, both of them.
Azaka seems standard. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
Musharib
agree.
seems like he'll get us the closest to where we're going.
Blue bobs her head.
I believe
Are-
Hrakamar is on your map, yeah.
Okay.
So
Hrakamar.
Farol and Gondolo are right out.
Yeah.
Well, we can
Oh,
always
yeah.
we can always do an interview.
No,
Yeah.
yeah,
Interview-
Pharrell and Gondola are out. It was straight up.
Because also number one, they have a Triceratops, and we're planning
We
a
need to go
problem.
river.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need the river.
Well, I don't know what movement is on Triceratops, so
I don't think they do well on a river. That I can say that much.
or on land.
Uh,
Is what.
I think we discussed the travel speed earlier, and it was 1 hex per
Oh,
day.
I wasn't
the
sure.
Beast of Burden would just allow you to carry more stuff, or
Yeah.
like not have to worry
Okay.
about carrying weird shit.
Okay.
Musharib, excuse me, wants to go to
Hrakamar.
I'll be right back.
He will also reveal it on your map if you choose him.
Okay, we don't know where it is yet. Okay.
Yeah, he's holding it close to his chest. Those cards.
Okay. I don't know. I really like him, especially
I
if
like
we.
him too.
Reeb.
That's
Blue
2
votes
from
for
Mushi.
Musha Reeb.
3. That's a majority already.
It's a cross between Whoosh and honestly Eku, but like I like the
I like
idea
Eku.
that Selena knows like hidden paths, but I mean I don't know. She didn't ask for money up front, so that makes
She's
me wonder if she
racist.
actually
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Mhm. I think Musharib is my choice.
I think
Okay.
he'll be fun. He looks like a good guy. Do
And
we want to
he-
interview him first before like
Oh, of course.
doing it, or
Yeah, I think we should run an interview on
Sure.
Musharib.
Well, we can do that after I bio break. Take 5, everyone, and we can do that when I
Oh,
get back.
great.
yeah,
Okay.
definitely. That sounds great.
Actually,
If Justin has to dip, I mean, I don't plan on
I
going
was
much
about to
farther
say,
than at
I
least
should dip.
hiring him. Okay.
I've got my raids that start at 10.
Okay, good.
That's fine. Well, is this being recorded?
Yes.
Okay. So we can finish the interview with everyone else if that's okay. Justin, Neff.
'Cause I can listen in. I like.
Okay.
I can listen in and just be part of the dialogue. It just means I'm not listening to raid command.
No problem. We'll go
Okay.
with it that way. Okay.
I mean,
well, I
it's
have to
true
be right
to your
back.
character.
Yeah, true. I will be right back, and we'll talk to Mushi when I get back.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be right back too.
Yeah, no money's on Musharib.
Same.
That's my AFK aura.
And he comes with a little side quest.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
I mean,
just
he has a
looking at-
personal stake, so he's unlikely to
Yes.
betray us.
Plus, he's
Yeah.
also another person who does the no money up front. So every day you survive with him is another day he gets paid.
Right.
So Sam, do you like having Blue be?
I love it. I'm just like, okay,
Yeah,
so
Blue's great.
when Kai ever learns her wish spell, she's gonna be like, I wish for Blue to become a humanoid.
So my original Kenku was a inside joke with my other group. So I had we had this ranger who had to do a nature roll to try and get another party member's attention with a bird call, and he rolled really low. So we joked about him just saying the words "caca," and so I made a Tengu named Caca, and that was the reference there. So I thought it would be fun to continue the tradition somehow and make her reference.
That's great. And I love that she's been rolling low on perception.
And she even has that traded, like it's even like a skill she has, and I love that it's
Oh,
low.
With a
It's so
plus
perfect.
5.
I know.
Yeah, jeez. I'm genuinely surprised I've been rolling so good tonight, which means I'm gonna roll like shit next
Unlucky
time.
rolls.
Wait until we get into combat.
Exactly. But I'm definitely gonna go into the Coliseum. Probably can make money there too.
I hope that I roll well on everything else. That perception continues to be complete shit. It's just too perfect.
Yeah, and I want to check out the Coliseum too, just from like a Goliath kind of background.
You know, Kazama's all about fighting, so he's down.
Oh, I don't know how.
Chisk will if he's prodded, but probably.
And Thuri is a fighter.
Do what?
I'm talking to Sam. Like,
Oh.
your character's a fighter.
No, she's just a cleric.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
But I don't know if I can wear my armor.
Well,
don't
they
know
said
if
it
you
was
can.
a non-lethal fight, so you don't have any danger of dying. But
Yeah.
Unless there's a fix.
Oh, that's what you mean if you can't wear armor in the Coliseum. Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, where it's just like I'd be hard to hit. I probably wouldn't be dealing as much damage because I don't. Yeah. That's why I thought about going into one of Barbarian, but I decided just to keep her as a cleric.
That's fair.
I'm a barb and a lizard folk, so I have good unarmored stats.
Nice.
I have a permanent mage armor.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Permanent.
Ooh.
That's fancy.
How's that?
Yeah.
I just linked it.
What's your
Oh,
Yeah, I know what he's got.
What's that?
Through
Ooh,
my
will we
sorceress
find-
origin.
Oh, Sorcerer Origin.
It's
Oh.
Okay.
Aberrant Mind.
Oh, your AC.
I was
plus
wondering
13.
about that.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
good
played
one.
that once,
That's a really
Nice.
but it was in a one shot, and I barely remembered it. It was we. That's cool.
Now I just need proficiency with shields, and I can hold a shield and have 17 AC.
Yeah, there you go.
take one
Cast-
level in fighter.
Cast spells from behind a shield.
Or better yet, Warlock.
Never pick Warlock. Sorry.
Always pick
No,
Warlock.
actually, as
A
sorcerer,
one
he's
dip
good
in
big
Warlock is really nice.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true. Yeah, because that's what I'm doing with Nori.
Yeah, a Sorlock is really powerful.
Yes.
Yes.
To a point
Warlock's
where you're
not-
just like, I don't want to do this.
Pact magic, more like sorcery points pool.
Yeah. Yeah, I can feel that way. But no, it's beneficial. Grab it.
I like that we have 3 magic users and 3 combat ones.
Oh yeah,
Well, I'm
we're
more of like a hybrid.
Good balance.
I'm back.
Hello.
Jackson.
Come
What's
back.
Jackson's
Alright.
class?
Artificer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I figured you look like one. So cool.
Sweet.
So more
Very
like 2 and a third.
Mm-hmm.
More like 2/3, but we'll see.
Okay. You guys want to interview Mushi,
Yes.
Yes,
as I like to call him?
Absolutely, yeah.
Mushi.
Sure.
Is he in the? Is he in the tavern?
He is in the Thundering Lizard. He can't
All
hear.
right.
Like you find him. He
Mhm.
stands out. He's an albino dwarf. But he taps his ear and then points upstairs and then kind of beckons for you to follow him.
Yes.
Does he look like a Duragar or Dorgar? Or I don't know how you pronounce it. The
Durgar.
under dwarf or whatever. Durgar.
He looks like
Because like I've seen
he
those
looks like an
before.
albino
So,
dwarf.
okay, so he doesn't look like what I've seen before.
Right.
That would be the
He does
opposite.
look like he is a dwarf and not a evil dwarf.
Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. I mean, hey, some Duragar aren't necessarily evil,
It's true.
but just making sure. Okay, cool. Very cool.
Okay, so here he is.
Cool.
He
Cool.
takes
He
you
looks
up-
like a cool dude.
He is a very cool dude. He takes you upstairs into his room. So 6 of yous.
Yeah.
All right.
We understand that you have a quest involved
Yes.
as well.
Before we begin,
Yes.
Mushirib,
Yeah.
I'm going to cast something. You'll
Sure.
be aware
Do
of
whatever
it.
you want to do. I will not lie
Oh
in
my
front
God.
of my clients.
Yeah, why not?
Zone of truth. All right. Sure. Yeah, that's fine with me.
All right. Really? But I mean, all right, fine.
Hey, we're in a new
What?
land. It's perfectly understandable.
I did this with you when you interviewed me and my husband, okay?
Yeah, and I don't like it. Just like you know. Not that
Comes
I
with the
mean,
job, I guess.
I'm just
Although
saying.
I'll give you a little tip. I don't think any of the other guides would let you do this with them.
I like that.
Ooh.
And I want
He's in
everybody.
He's in the zone of truth, so he isn't lying.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh.
From his perspective, at least.
Yes.
And it's
Okay.
on everyone.
Oh, so we
great.
can all detect this.
No, you all have to speak the truth.
Oh, I see.
Or we have to make a charisma save.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
So interview started, I guess.
I guess
Unless
so.
you have any other hocus pocus you want to do.
And so, as I was saying, you have a quest to reclaim Rakmar.
Yes. Harakamar is my clan's ancestral forge. It was overtaken by fire newts, and I want to take it back.
Okay.
If you agree to do that, he kind of motions to the zone of truth that he's in.
Mhm.
If you guys agree to that, I will waive my fee.
This
What is
forge
fire
you say?
Uh-huh.
What kind of forge is it?
Have you seen a dwarven forge before, my friend?
I have.
Imagine that, but better.
But better.
No, no shit. All right. You're hired. Wait, sorry.
What?
I got ahead of myself. Sorry.
Well, I'll take that as a confirmation from 1 out of the 6. Thank you.
Cosmo's just gonna just kind of observe him a little bit.
Yep.
Even though, damn it, there we go. Finally a bad roll.
He seems on the level in that he is being very honest with you.
Okay, Cosmo shakes, nods his head. Excuse me.
Mhm.
Says, "I trust him."
I mean, I
What
trust
is a
him.
fire newt?
Oh yeah, right. The
Oh,
quest.
yeah. Let's see. How do I explain what these things are? And he kind of scratches his beard. So they're like, you know what a newt looks like? Or like a salamander?
Yes.
Imagine that, but big, like your friend, and he points to Chisk. And on fire, and they can hit you with weapons.
There it is.
Uh,
And he thinks really, really hard, and I'm gonna roll. And I crit my nature check, so I'm just going to show you one.
Nice.
Oh.
Whoa.
Hell yeah.
Those things.
Very different. They
So
kind
They're
of
adorable.
He describes
That's
this
neat looking.
picture in your mind. This is the picture that
Wow.
you get when he is done describing a
You
fire
can
newt.
see their nerves.
You can
That's
see their
awesome.
nerves.
You can see they're nerds.
Yep.
The baby agrees. It's cool.
Looks just like Chisk and Jack.
Cool.
They are humanoids.
I'm gonna ask him. How far is Hawkhamar?
See, that's the trouble. Not a lot of people have been hiring me because Rakamar is, well, it's
I don't
350 miles from here.
Oh, okay.
It's quite far.
oh boy.
Y'all got a map?
Yeah.
And yeah.
Indeed, I do.
Signals to Jackson.
Can I see it?
Absolutely.
So you pull out your map, and he looks at it, and he's just like, "What the? Where did you get this? This is amazing."
Mike will shoot a message to Jackson. Sindra told you to be careful with the map.
On a Kazama is gonna kind of just look around and make sure no one's looking.
I thought we were in a room by ourselves.
You are in a private room.
Oh, okay, we're
that
great.
He's brought you to. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
his room?
can I respond to this?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, I just didn't know if I could respond to it telepathically. Or no, to the invasive thought.
Oh, sorry.
The telepathy.
You
It's
are
a
allowed to
telepathic
respond,
link. Yep.
I'm going to just like say like, we are in this little zone, so I think it's okay for right now.
No, it's just that you offered it up so freely. I know you trust him, but just warning for the future.
Right. Got.
But,
Also, I should probably do this as
sure.
well. Everybody kind of gets a kind of eerie feeling while this is happening.
Ooh.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay,
Well,
and we can tell it's
yeah.
coming from Mike with the unit
Yeah.
disturbance.
A little
I
bit,
would-
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I guess that I'll leave that to Pat's discretion. How obvious do you want this to be?
I would say
Could be unmistakable.
yeah. You can definitely tell there's something going on with Mike at this point.
Can I roll an insight check on that?
Yeah.
Then.
Sure.
Hmm.
I'll say you don't get a malicious feeling.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right. Thuri, yeah, you can definitely tell the sense of that disturbance is coming from Mike.
Thuri, in her own way, grips her warhammer in one hand as her knuckles turn bare white.
But anyway, Mushi is very excited about this map. And he points, "Oh, wow, this is great. It's right here."
Oh yeah, great.
And he points, where's my thing?
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's here.
So that's not as far as I imagined.
Well, directly
that's in our
from-
direction. So
Yeah.
Right. It's directly southwest. So,
Directly there, it's like 300 and something miles.
yeah,
420.
that's not
420,
bad.
baby.
Nice.
So we can plat out. So we go Camp Righteous first. Actually, like Kazuma will do this in character. Like talking
Yeah.
with Jackson and Mashaber. Um, well, we were told to go to Camp Righteous first.
Sure, get
Afterwards,
supplies. It's a good forward post.
right. Afterwards, where would you recommend we go next?
Well, last I heard, since you've got it here on your map, Camp Vengeance. Last I heard was just being constructed. Was that completed?
I don't know.
That might be something we should check out. If they are a brand new camp, I'm sure they will have brand new supplies as well.
Oh, that's a great idea.
What's this place to the southwest of Camp Vengeance?
Mbala.
Are you familiar with it?
Just what I've heard.
What have you heard?
It's like a mesa. It's sort of a flat-topped mountain. I've heard it's a place to avoid.
Oh, okay. Can you, if after Camp Vengeance, can you plot a course to Rakmar? Where will we go?
I suppose it depends on how far the river goes. From what I can see here, it would appear that your river just goes this way. But who knows how far south it might actually go. If this does happen to go south, we can certainly take it into the jungle and then head towards Rakamar when the path of the river is no longer viable. Although, again, until we're here, and he points basically just south of Camp Vengeance where your map ends, until we're here, I won't really know.
Oh, so you don't know anything beyond Camp Vengeance then?
No, I'm just in the dark as you. I really only know the land around here, which you have filled out. The geography changes so much. There's dinosaurs overriding things, and anytime a camp is set up, it's usually demolished immediately.
Oh,
So
Camp
Blue
Righteous,
kind of looks annoyed
might
and she
look
goes,
kind of rough when we get there.
but you're a guide.
Yes, I know how to get through the jungle, and I know how to get to my home. But how we'll do that, I suppose we'll have to figure out together.
Kazuma nods. I am willing to work with you on this.
Great.
Now, another question: is it
Yes.
possible to go by sea? And I'm not sure if there's anywhere to land over in over this way.
Yes, well, there is the dragon turtle.
I'm sorry, the what?
The dragon turtle. Says louder.
Dragon turtle. What?
There's a big mean dragon turtle who lives out by the port. That's why that chain is there to keep him out.
Oh,
If you want to leave the bay, you got to pay his toll, and it's very expensive.
So
I saw a ship that tried to skimp on the fee one time, and that ship it's not there anymore. Let's just go with that.
wait, so you can talk to the dragon turtle?
Yes.
Whoa!
It's
I want to talk to him.
I would not recommend doing that.
I mean, I'm
Why
pretty
not?
sure I'm pretty sure we all can talk to the dragon turtle. I say that
That's
draconic.
true. Yes, we could all
Yeah.
talk to the dragon turtle, but it will want a tribute from all of us, and I can't afford that.
Oh, what kind of tribute does it want?
Wait,
Gold
did
from
the
what
dwarf?
I've heard.
Did the albino dwarf just speak back in Draconic?
Yes.
Cool.
Ooh.
And so Kazuma's just like, oh, I mean, I still want to talk to him. Or is it a him? Do we know his name?
Yes, his name is. Oh, this isn't helpful. The token's just called Dragon Turtle. That doesn't help me at all.
Sheldon.
it's not shifted.
No.
It's got
tell
a
them.
it's got a great
I hope-
handout. What is the heck is this guy's name?
His name's
Aw.
Bazinga.
Armag.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Cosmo's just like, are there any books on him? I would love to learn more on Armag.
Let's just say I've seen an entire ship toss all of its treasures over to appease this guy. So
Are dragon turtles that hostile?
sure. This one is.
I mean, it's a dragon.
You know how dragons get really, really big?
I take a side glance at Jackson and I go, sure.
Well, this one's got like a turtle shell and is as big as a dragon.
Yeah, like a snapping turtle combined with a dragon.
Yes, like the head of a snapping turtle, but it's a dragon mouth. It's really fucking weird.
It's so cool.
So you're telling me all dragon things are bad?
Well, just this one. He's kind of a bastard.
Hey,
I didn't say you were a bastard, sir.
not a good joke there, Thuri.
And we still don't, or at least she doesn't detect any lies. I imagine you would have
No
mentioned
lies
that.
at all. Nothing Musharib has said has been a lie.
You have to
I want-
forgive
I
them.
would know
Musharib.
if it didn't work.
They
Yes,
wanna-
you would know.
I think we could make friends with Aramag. Can see the
I-
best.
Well,
we
you
don't
can
really
do
have
that
the
without
funds
me.
for that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Do that on your way back. You know, once you've got all the
Another
treasure. How about that?
Right.
How
Another
about when we
time.
get back from Hrakamar, you can give him the treasure.
Okay.
Musharib seems very pleased at that. Like, yes, finally, someone's promising to take me home.
Yay.
I'm down.
Cool. So,
Chisk agrees.
Mushi's on the team.
So, yeah, we're in agreement.
Yes.
Blue bobs
Cool.
ahead.
And then as soon as you say yes, he kicks open a footlocker by his bed, pulls
Okay.
out a whole bunch of shit, and is like, "All right, let's go."
Whoa, right
Well,
now.
not right now,
Oh,
Mushi.
I thought that's what this was for. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oh, we were just planning first.
Oh,
Maybe
okay.
give us a day or two.
Sure. Can
We
I hang
just
out
got
with you
into
guys?
Fort Man.
Can I hang out with you guys?
Sure.
He wants to
More
hang
the
out.
merrier.
Cool. All right. And he kind of gets like shoulder to shoulder with everyone. All right. We got a name for this group?
Not yet.
Not yet.
What? Zone of Truth is still up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One question, mate. Have you ever killed the people that hired you before?
Well, I didn't do it.
Were you responsible for their deaths?
No.
Were they?
He kind of looks a little forlorn. Yeah.
What'd they do?
Oh.
I think we'll be all right.
Well, it wasn't really much we could do. Kind of out in the jungle, a couple terrafolk came by and stole the rest of them. I guess I was too short.
Well, that's not your fault.
Yeah. Just
You can't
answer my
help
last question.
how tall you are.
You know what a terrafolk is? They're like
No.
these flying
Pterodactyls,
people.
right? Of course.
Yeah, like that, but like people. I'm gonna roll
Yes.
another nature check. See if he's good at explaining. Yeah, this is pretty high.
Nice.
He's a terrafolk.
Yeah.
Oof.
These guys,
Ooh.
they live here out in the jungle. They will kill you.
All
They look
right.
intelligent enough to cure cancer, but would rather be.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
No, he wants
Oh,
to make
man.
dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Like, no, I want to turn people into dinosaurs.
Is
Moshira, if you would just answer my
Aramag
last
backwards
question.
Gamera?
Sure. What's up?
Yeah, it is.
Can you be trusted?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're not
By
gonna.
us. Can you be
Yes.
trusted by us?
Yeah.
And
yes.
Justin, you totally caught that.
Can you
It's
trust
Chimera
me?
backwards.
I believe so.
He kind of looks down at the glowy circle. Did this thing work?
I can turn it off. Vic.
Oh, I mean, it's your safety net, man. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll turn it off.
All right. Cool. He's checking his pockets for some things.
Thuri, you're a great person.
I fucking hate you, Jackson, just so you know.
Musharib starts laughing at that too. Ah, he got you.
Kazuma does not get the joke.
Yeah, fuck the truth, bitch.
Well, we can wrap here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Before we do,
Yes.
I would like to walk over to Mike.
Okay.
Hey, Thuri, how's it going? I saw you grip your.
And I'm going to lean in real close and whisper in his ear. For your safety, I would say stay out of my head.
Ooh.
I will not go in your head.
You can go in people's heads.
And like when she turns her turns her back to him, he just like does the little spinning thing. Like, I think she's crazy.
And what?
I think she's crazy. He's whispering this to like the rest of them behind your back. He's like, I think she's crazy.
Kazuma leans in like, you can go in people's heads. How do you do that?
Michael go like talk to you. He's like, I'd rather not tell you how it happened, but I can do it.
Do you shrink really small?
No. I'm talking to you right now in your head.
And Kazua's like, "Ah, don't do that."
Okay.
No wonder she doesn't walk like that. That's really invasive.
But
You should ask people permission before you do that. Like, it's really
Sorry. It's just it's a habit. I just like to just talk to people personally.
I don't like it.
Oh, don't worry. I won't talk to you anymore then.
Thank you.
In
I
your
mean,
head.
it's useful in case of emergencies and
Exactly.
stuff. But casually, please don't.
Don't worry.
I like how the one quote unquote normal character has the weirdest like traits.
Yeah.
It's just like he's just the guy that's coming along like just normal name Mike. Just
Mike.
total normal human, but super weird guy.
It's terrible
Yeah,
when
that bloodline is super weird.
When you learn a little bit more.
ooh,
I know, I'm excited for it.
cool.
I'm hoping he's the son of like some eldritch god.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right. Good job, everybody.
Yay!
That
That's
was
great
great.
intro.
You got
job.
you got to the port and you hired a guy
We
for
did
free.
for
We
free.
picked the dude.
Well, we had to do his quest out, but yes, we did do
Oh,
it.
no problem.
didn't say
That's
when
free
you would
anyway.
Hey, I mean, if we're throwing time to the wind,
Yeah, we would do it anyway.
Oh, speaking of time, I am taking actual daytime time for reasons.
What's
Huh?
that?
Ooh.
I will be counting the number of days you spend doing this adventure.
Oh, okay.
Basically, the countdown until our benefactor dies.
Exactly.
Among other things, yes.
Oh,
Sure.
what he's really saying
She
is
dies. She dies.
the apocalypse is going to happen if we don't act fast enough.
it's one of those things. I'm expecting that this is a time thing, and if we don't get this artifact, this becomes permanent. That's my guess.
It's fine.
It's a time thing, and if we don't solve it fast enough, our vault doesn't get their water.
It's fine.
Our
It's
vault?
fine.
It's
What's
it's
the worst that could happen?
Fallout.
I can't bring you back
Oh,
to
I see.
life. That's the worst part that could happen.
It's fine.
I mean,
It's-
we'll just die for
If
good.
if that happens, since you have a guide with you, there are ways to quote revive a dead person. We can get into it when someone dies.
Yeah, you can turn into a lich,
Alright.
right?
I like how you say when,
Hopefully
not
never.
Hey, a new
if.
character.
I noticed the
What?
when.
A
Right?
new character is an option. There are also options if you want to remain the same character, which I will discuss with you when that time happens.
When or if it happens.
Jackson's
I'm
brother.
hearing
No,
you.
not if. When.
Jackson.
I'm hearing when.
Yeah.
Jackson's brother Johnson just whacks through the brush with a machete. I heard my brother died. I hit
I
to
come
avenge
back
him.
as
like a
a
beer
color
fest.
shifted same character named Red.
I come back as my son.
That's great.
Blue and red.
All right. See you guys.
Bye,
Thanks for
Justin.
coming out, Justin.
Bye,
Thanks for
Justin. Thanks very
having
much.
Thank
for
you.
Thank
DMing.
you. Good night, everyone.
Good night.
Yeah, I hope
Good
you guys had fun. We're
Yes,
back
and
to
hey,
Salt Marsh
thank you
next
very
Monday.
much. Thank you very much.
Yes. Yeah, back to Salt Marsh next Monday.
Yeah.
Cool. If we want to keep alternating like this, I'm fine with that.
Yes.
Yeah, this was fun.
That is fun.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a good night, everybody.
Peace out. Good
You
night.
too.
Good
Bye.